Hey, Pabs, congrats on the full-time.
Yep.
How do you want to celebrate?
I need you to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. Go.
If I had just been like, give it to me, you would have been like, get the fuck off. But I got a shot. I got a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I just farted louder than I thought I was gonna fart. I was looking to see if you saw it.
I didn't see it.
I heard it.
Because you can't see farts.
It was no. I kind of gave like
I
a
didn't
lean.
hear it. You know? I didn't hear it. I didn't see it.
I thought it was gonna be a sneaky
I'm just
fart,
waiting to
and
smell
was-
it.
No, it's not. No, please, I don't fucking smell farts. Sometimes,
You have cleared the studio out before, bro.
like 1 or 2 times.
That means you have stinky farts. Oh, I've only like cleared out a room of humans a couple times. It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network. It's Feidelberg and Clancy. We got Tom Segura on the show today.
Big Tom.
He's one of the guys. What was that? What was he in a Native
Navajo
American
chief.
tribe now?
I was
Like Tom Running Bull Segura,
I don't know why.
Big Tom,
I was like,
Chief Tom. We smoke 'em peace pipe with Tom.
I don't know why I said it like that.
That was stupid. Big Tom. Like as if that's like his nickname or something. Like no one
No
has
one's
ever called Tom
ever
Segura Big Tom. Never once. And they certainly haven't gone Big Tom. Big Tom.
I like it. I think we're gonna.
Big Tom. Oh yeah, we're gonna just make that stick.
Yeah.
Hey, all the two Bears fans call him Big Tom.
Cave. Kind of like it was like a more
You gonna tell me that Native Americans live in caves? Is that what you're gonna do?
for sure. Native Americans definitely lived in caves.
They lived in teepees.
Well, they lived in both.
I mean, I'm sure there was a
Yeah,
cave
there were
here or
some
there.
who lived in
like
caves.
everybody has, like cowboys lived in caves.
Sure.
But like that doesn't mean they lived in caves.
Yeah, no, it does.
Like humans, like do we live in caves? Because sometimes there are people living in caves. No, you wouldn't say that about us.
It's a fair point. It's a good
Yeah,
argument.
they live in teepees.
My argument was
Wigwams.
going to be if I slept on the street one night, you say I sleep on the street, and then I was like, no, you wouldn't.
No.
You say I fell asleep on the street then.
Right, I wouldn't be like you're homeless. Like one time you
Yeah.
fell asleep on the street.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you got the best
You're
of me on
dumb.
this one.
You're dumb.
You bested me this time, Kevin.
Look at this, bro. Can you put the camera on? Is it possible to witness this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles.
What is that? Are we just trying to destroy the earth?
That's what I mean. I mean, it's out of hand. Like we get delivered pallets of water, like huge cases of like 12 packs of water all over, and that lasts us like 10 days.
Yeah, it's very frustrating actually.
It's a lot. But body armor's all like biodegradable and shit and safe for the environment and tastes great. So, I have 2 confessions to make.
Perfect.
So I've mentioned this podcast that I've been listening to, 60 songs that define the 90s on The Ringer. Have we talked about it with you?
You mentioned it. I forget why you mentioned it, but you did.
So the latest episode. No, just make the chips as loud as you can, Zach.
Yeah. Why
Just
didn't you
open up
shake them
the-
louder?
Yeah. Why don't you chew into the microphone?
I
with
think
them,
I think
too,
that
and
was the
crinkle
first
bag.
time ever someone's picked up a breakable, fragile thing, and you shook it like it was a baby.
Like, baby.
You were like,
And like,
you're like, this-
what's so funny? We're like
this baby's
four-
not making enough noise. I'm gonna
We're like 4 minutes into the show, and then he starts to
or
open
too
the
much
bag.
noise.
Yeah. Zach's also wearing a dangly earring, so it's about time I hate crime him and say it looks ridiculous. Want to show the people? Can you just pop your head on camera? Yeah. What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Someone just gave it to me this week.
Oh man, I was
Is
hoping
it
you were
just
gonna
like
say cross.
a nondescript thing?
Yeah. It's
I will say if you're gonna. Oh, it's not even. Is it pierced or no? You have your ear pierced or no?
No.
It's clip on.
I was going to, and then I didn't.
Oh, that
That is-
looks like a feather.
That's a feather.
feather,
Oh, okay.
and then-
Hell yeah. I didn't appropriate the most culture in the last 5 minutes.
We are doing Native Americans dirty right now. Big Tom
Yeah.
and running Zach.
Yeah,
Like,
all right, nice. I wasn't the most offensive in the last 5 minutes. That's good. That's, yeah, all right, says the white man.
I was gonna say we'll be the judge of that.
That's our land, and it's not offensive.
The only people who can wear dangly earrings is Michael Jordan and Barry Bonds.
Now, dangly earrings are a big thing in the gay community. I'll teach you a thing.
yeah, but I'm not saying that they are not, but like they should.
I'm going to straight-explain gay to you. They love dangly earrings.
I think girls MJ, Barry Bonds, probably Harry Styles and the like, some guys like that, but not Zach.
Zach.
Dangly earrings are a statement.
Dangly earrings are a big thing.
And
My outfit from Saturday.
yes.
Oh yeah.
What'd you wear, you little fucking? Let's go through.
Let's go on the YouTube.
Let's go through everybody's costumes.
While Zach is pulling it up, I'm gonna say that I went out Saturday night and I didn't dress up, and as I was walking the streets, I realized that there's no bigger difference in Instagram versus reality than Instagram and like no. I walked the streets. I walked like a mile to a bar, a mile home. So I walked the streets for 30 minutes total, 40 minutes total. I didn't see one moderately good. And I was walking through the West Village. It was like everyone was dressed up. I didn't see one decent one decent costume. Everyone was on like some shit they got at Spirit.
Yeah.
They waited in line for 4 hours. The lines at Spirit are nuts.
Open a bag and just
fucking pop it out. Everyone's just doing just enough to not get yelled at, like it happens in the world. Everyone's doing just enough to not get yelled at, so like that 1% of people who are crazy about it don't get mad. And then also, if you're taking a costume, if you're wearing a costume, it has to work outside of a picture.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone's just like, okay, here's my pose. That's how you know who I am. Like,
right.
Well, it doesn't make any
Unless you're gonna
sense.
be posing all night long.
Everything else you're doing. It
That's
doesn't
like when
make
Joey Camasto was Gretchen Rose baby or whatever.
Rose, yeah.
Lily Rose fucking Munchausen girl. I was like, you're gonna have to explain this if you have a Halloween costume where you have to explain what it is every single time someone sets eyes on you, your costume stinks.
Yeah.
Even if it's awesome. Even if people go like, oh shit. But it doesn't matter.
Dude,
It
Adam
sucks.
Rippin went really viral. Zach, you know him. And
Rip on and yes.
and it was like it took forever to get because it took him 4 pictures to explain his costume. It was like one with him in front of a Nicki Minaj flag, and then he had like big gold fucking testicles hanging out, and then he saw a Vax card, and it was like but it was like from Trinidad,
who
and it was like he's
has
fucking
his friend who got his dick
yeah,
sucked.
and like once it's all together, good costume. It took me 4 pictures and a little bit of thought to be like, okay.
And like we are plugged into the internet. We know that story. Like the average person's not gonna know that. Nicki
that was
Minaj
viral on Twitter
for like a day.
Right.
Like that was barely even viral. We just joked like for
Actually, no, it was on Fox News. Fox News loved that
that's
story.
right. Anything anti-vax is gonna get you on. What was
I
the
think
big...
Tucker Carlson talked about Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend in Trinidad and Tobago for 3 nights straight.
Dude, that's what I love so much right now about the anti-vax movement. Like the entirety of the shut up and dribble crowd now will die for Kyrie Irving. You know?
Yeah.
Like the crossovers where it's like, well, like I don't like your skin, I don't like your people, I don't like anything about you, but now we're anti-vax together. Like we'll ride for each other.
Let Kyrie play.
Yes, it is so fucking funny watching those like just put their brains in a pretzel instantly where it's like, wait a minute. Okay, you know. Let's go.
Kyrie speak a lot of truth here.
Let's go, Brandon. Okay, let's go, Brandon. Yeah, let's do it. All right, show me this, you little slut.
I regret after like looking
Bringing
at
this
the
up.
picture.
I can't believe you're doing this.
really regret doing
I'm
this.
happy you're doing this. It's good for the show,
I'm
but I can't believe you're
fucked.
doing this.
I don't even want Kevin.
Turn it over.
I really don't even want Kevin to look at this.
Turn it over.
Kevin's
Why, 'cause you got
just
a
gonna,
crush on me?
Like a fucking like a doctor on his knee checking reflexes. Kevin's just gonna yell the F word.
No, this is not so bad. Do you have pants on?
Barely.
From top, I mean, your belly button. The difference between the distance between your belly button and your dick is like a lot. Your dick is barely being covered. But that's a gay costume. It's a net shirt.
Yeah,
Bunch
it's
of
mesh
fucking,
mesh shirt. Yeah, see, short
mesh
short
shirt.
shorts.
Oh, you let him out. You let the cake out.
Let's bring it over here.
Here's this picture.
Let the other.
don't-
Don't go through the.
Don't
the
go through
camera
those.
roll.
Don't go through the camera roll, please. You can't really see it. Are you saying the shorts?
I'm going through the camera roll in a
Is it a costume or just
I'm
dressed
just
up?
seeing-
Like,
I just
Yeah.
kind of, I just didn't really. I was like,
I'm
I want.
just seeing how many bad pictures you took.
Yeah, I was my extremely drunk
you
friend.
look
took
like a
it.
lesbian in that one.
I know I do. I know. So when I went, I asked one of.
you look like. Are you from the Dallas Buyers Club in this picture? You look like a little like Somalia baby. He hasn't eaten in like days. Look at those little chicken arms. Holy moly! Are you a starving gay
Zach,
man?
why don't you delete all these really bad pictures of you?
I just haven't deleted them. Thank you. Can I have my phone back? I'm very nervous about what you're gonna go
There are
through.
so- I'm looking through the bottom. I can see where I'm going and where I'm not.
I'll see your dick. I'll see your dick at the bottom. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll see it in a smaller version.
Give me the phone back, please. God, I'm sweating.
You are a brave. Yeah. You are a brave man. Turning your phone over to anybody. The moment when someone else is holding your phone is extremely nerve-wracking. The moment when you turn your phone over to look through the pictures is even crazier.
I actually, because I don't have anything in my phone, so when I hand my phone to people now, I just go, "Here, don't worry,
Whatever.
nothing in it."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But like, that's not for me. That's like for them. Like, don't
You're
worry.
good.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. There's nothing. You're
I don't
good.
think I have anything.
Oh,
do
no,
you?
I
Do you?
deleted.
Do
What were you,
you?
Pavs?
Oh, I almost got these.
I was a
for my
doctor.
You were a doctor.
Yeah, my friend had an extra costume, wore that, and then
You're the lazy
the
guy.
next morning, I'm walking home and I'm walking by like actual doctors. And I'm like, absolute shit, and they're just shaking their head at me.
You're in like scrubs and a jacket. Yeah.
A clearly fake like costume,
Yeah,
and
definitely,
he's using the
definitely.
real deal, and they're just shaking. Their head.
They're like, we need help in operating room 3, Pavs. Come on.
They're
Jackie?
like, God damn it, Tom Segura makes fucking my entire salary in one night. TV.
I want credit for the camera cutting was phenomenal. that I just
I
did.
want credit for doing my job.
I like didn't think about it at all.
You
So
throw on
I-
cat ears.
I just did like a biker t-shirt. Well, I was gonna be just like a slut, and then, it was a little cold. So Jackie had to throw on some extra layers.
It is funny that.
What's your first costume idea?
What was
Just
your first
a
costume?
slut.
Just a slut.
What you told me last week.
Oh. Well, because it was easy. 2 girls,
Easier
1
than a
cup.
slut. What is it?
It was gonna be 2 girls, 1 cup, and it was just gonna be me and my friend, and we were just gonna carry around a cup, and we were just gonna be girls.
That is you. First of all, you've been indoctrinated into KFC radio.
If you walked in-
if you do a 2 girls 1 cup costume,
If you had it filled with chocolate ice cream, that would be
that would be unbelievable.
primo.
Well, this was my genius idea.
Also, it's tough when you get like split up. You know what I mean?
I know.
What are you?
One girl
I'm a
was-
girl with a cup of shit.
But then I was thinking that it could be like a fun little game because then I was gonna get all my friends. We were gonna do this camera cutting is not the best, but then we were gonna do like I was saying
We were all gonna be
it's
sluts.
yeah, we were all gonna be sluts, but then we all bring 1 cup and then like you fill the cup with the drink that the next person has to drink and then they have to finish it and then you finish it. So it's like a drinking game too.
Oh,
It's a good idea.
it's a great pandemic game.
Well,
Everybody share cups.
And a way
Not
to get
that,
roofied.
that is like such a fucking low hanging fruit. Like, yeah, no, we're all vaccinated, dude. Like,
Yeah.
we're all hanging out. If we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it anyway. But
yeah,
whatever. I
you
had
and
to
your
say.
friends could do. You don't have to do it.
What
You
was
don't have to do it.
what would the slut entail?
Describe it vividly for the listeners.
Say, what do
We're
you
gonna
think-
need a thumbnail for the video, so you're gonna dress up tomorrow.
I mean, like,
Just
what do you
hoe it
think
up.
it as? Low
Yeah.
cut shirt.
Yeah, but like if someone said to you like, "What are you?" Were you gonna be like, "I'm a slut"?
Well, I was gonna do. I was just gonna do like all black and then like be like.
Yeah. Because I think
Charlie's
like
Angels.
Zach was just a slut too, and you can tell when people are just like, I'm wearing like silver like bright booty shorts and like my tits are out, and then no one's even gonna ask who
Yeah.
are you. They're just like you know like Halloween's the one day a year where girls can just dress like slutty and it's okay. So if that's it's not a costume, but it's just like I dressed up as a hoe,
Yeah.
and then it's like that's the one time I can do it without you guys fucking freaking out about
Well,
it.
you just call me a hoe.
Right.
Nick,
Uh,
did you have anything? Oh, nothing.
Didn't leave my house.
Didn't leave my house. That's my kind of guy. I was. Did you dress up?
No.
What are you doing wearing jeans? You're not a jeans guy, are
What are
you?
you talking about? We're jeans
Just
all
like
the
a
time.
just like a plain blue
Yeah,
jeans
these
guy? No way.
Bro, these are just blue
Yeah,
Levi's.
that you don't do.
Yeah.
You've done like
I got them
whitewash
because they
and
are
shit
so
like, that.
like.
Are they rolled up? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got them just because they're so like basic. I was
they,
like, you know
they
what?
had like those copper buttons.
Yeah, like
this is
this-
a Halloween costume.
Dude, this is like fucking.
Feidelberg wearing blue jeans is like a fucking Halloween costume.
This, like these are jeans that like Brett Favre.
Yes. Like those are they Levi's?
Yeah,
I was gonna say they could
Not-
be
not
Wranglers.
Wrangler, yeah,
they
they're
could be
Levi's.
Wranglers.
but they're just these are just straight up like when you fucking when someone invented the idea of jeans. This is
it.
exactly what
blue
they did.
dungarees.
Yeah, I'm not wearing jeans. I'm wearing dungarees.
What were you? Did you dress
No,
up?
no.
No. What would you have been? Like if you had like could snap your fingers and just be something and like nailed it. No time, money's not an issue, time's not an issue, all that shit.
It's one of those things where it's not. There's nothing you can be. Like, you might as well mail it in because even in your most creative, there's someone else at the party. Like
I know, but when you get it good, it's pretty good, you know.
I think memes are good. I think if you're gonna be something.
Did you see the guy who dressed up? Was it Hard Factor guy or did he retweet it? The big black dick guy.
Oh
He
yeah.
just had like something dangling.
Yeah.
But even that is like.
But that works in the pic, I guess.
You know.
I guess you can when you go.
But you
out,
also can just like squat down real quick and do it. Like, what am I? You know. I saw our girl Mary Beth Barone did Kravis with. She was Travis Barker and her gay friend was.
Oh, I did see that.
Kourtney,
yes.
and then the other like a couple, another of her friends. The guys were the girls and the girls were the guys.
Yeah.
But they nailed it, dude. Like go to the first picture. If that dude doesn't have chest hair, he's fucking hot. Like I'll fuck that girl. You know what I mean? Like their pictures. I was scrolling through. I was like, yo, I didn't even know what was going on at first.
Bro, I saw this picture.
Did you not know what was going
I'm
on?
just realizing.
Yeah. Right? That's what I'm saying. I saw that and I was like,
I am like,
and this
I'm
girl
realizing it and still not
don't care.
caring.
The girl, go one more picture over, or can you not? Wait, no, one more then maybe. That guy who's playing Megan Fox has like hips and an ass that I'm like, yo, look at that curve.
Oh, the guy. Okay, yeah.
He's more like he's like clearly a guy, but like that see-through
Who
dress
is
with
that?
a thong.
Who's that dude?
That is
That dude might be a good like dip your toe in the water guy.
He is, I believe, her podcast host.
Okay.
Co-host. I think they have Benny Drama. Like this guy is fucking beautiful.
Well,
Look at that guy. He is. He's giving Timothy Chalamet a run for his money.
I don't know about that. Fucking hold the phone. By the way, did you see I liked Dune?
You did?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I was very
Did
surprised.
you know what it's about?
I like the first 20 minutes, I was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this movie because it was so much like house, Ika something is a raucous and harvesting spice for intergalactic space travel. I was like, who gives a shit?
But I thought they did a good job of like.
It was quick.
Yeah, this is really important. You don't need to know what it is or why. It lets you travel through space. You need it.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
go.
and then after that, it got awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too.
It was
How
very
about
much
the one
like,
critique that people had that didn't like it was that nothing happened.
I disagree.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because like what I just said, they were like, here's what's going on. Here, the people who own it, oh, wait a minute, no, they don't. Oh, this empire fell. Oh, this person's dead. All of a sudden, it was like 30, 40 minutes in, and they had like set the stage for everything and killed a bunch of people, and it was like almost too much is happening.
Yeah, I was going, oh man, they're gonna kill this guy too, aren't they?
Right. It's like all
the-
your favorite stars and shit are like gone. I was like, oh, fuck.
I didn't understand why the invaders waited until the thing was like basically already over to use that weapon that just was at 10,000.
That would
bombs.
just fucking
Like, why don't you
wipe
just,
you
Why don't
out.
you just start with that one?
Yeah, that seemed like you played that card a little too late. But Timothy Chalamet, great looking guy. That guy though, Benny Drama, I think is what his Instagram was. He's pretty fucking sexy too. Got that jawline.
The word sexy has been redefined this weekend.
Yeah. You're right. Let me tell you who's when you see this fella, you're gonna say he is so fucking good looking. I need mental help. I need to get help because I thought I was a good looking person and now I realize I'm not.
Oh, I thought
I was ugly.
I thought I was straight.
Yeah, sure, that too. He's gonna make you question your sexuality. He's gonna make you question like your thoughts on how good looking you are. And you're gonna need to
all the
call up-
therapists we're gonna send to BetterHelp, all the patients we're gonna send to BetterHelp. The therapists are gonna have such an easy job right now because it's just gonna be like, "Have you considered you're gay?" And they go, "Ah,
yeah, there you go.
yeah, there it is."
Yeah,
All right.
this guy that we're about to show you is going to make you come out to your therapist like in a heartbeat. Go to BetterHelp.com if you need any help.
It is
any mental
sad
help.
boy season. You're probably gonna need it.
Yeah,
you might be wondering.
Like John said, when seasonal affective disorder and regular depression combine to make a storm the likes of which we have not seen since Thanos' snap in sad boy season. So you're going to need all the help you can get, and you don't want to have to go, find a doctor's office and wait in the waiting room, and they have all the rooms with the little sound machines. So they can't hear you. But then someone's going to come out, you're going to make eye contact, you're going to be like, oh, you got issues
Crying,
too.
huh? Good day today.
Oh, yeah, you've been crying. And it's like, oh, I heard you through the wall, you came out. You don't want any of that stuff. You want to do it on your own at home. and you want to do it over the phone or over FaceTime or just good old-fashioned text message too. BetterHelp is mental health help in the 21st century where you can do it using technology. So BetterHelp, it's all online therapy offering video, audio, or text message that is the same level of help, the same level of discreet privacy. And right now, the best part is you can get that first month for the low price of 10% off. So 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/KFC. BetterHelp.com/KFC. Get online therapy right now because it is sad boy season. Don't just drink alone in a dark bar. I mean, do that, but then talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't just get drunk on solitude. I mean, do that, but then talk about it. BetterHelp.com/KFC. So this picture was from Paulina Gretzky. She's up there with DJ and what looks to be like someone else who was hot with his wife or girlfriend who she's sexy as well.
Oh, I don't think
Who are these other people?
I don't think that you're allowed to call anyone else in this picture hot. I think no one else in this picture, including Paulina Gretzky, even really looks that good.
Wait, go to the other girl. What's her name?
It's like Kim something Chenko.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yes, let me see some pictures of her. This is Paulina Gretzky's friend, who is, very attractive in her own right, and her husband or boyfriend looks like, the type of guy who you would dip your toe in the water, also, right?
Yeah, he's all right. He's a producer at Barstool.
And of course, Dustin Johnson's in the picture. Professional athlete, good-looking fella. Donald Trump's in it, whatever. And then this guy.
Jeremy Cohen. I don't have to see his name. I know it.
Jeremy
I had
Cohen.
dreams about it last night.
Wow, this guy.
No, I know my favorite picture of Jeremy Cohen. It's there. No, go up, top right. This rocket launcher. That man is a weapon of mass destruction. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, look at his eyes. Zoom in on his eyes
I'm not
so I
kidding.
can sit here and come.
I'm not kidding. That guy. Look at that guy. That guy is, I'm ready to call it, the best looking person to have ever lived.
That is
Male,
the sexiest thing on the planet.
female, ever.
Ever.
To ever walk the earth.
Look at him. Oh!
That guy.
My God.
That guy better have something horribly wrong with him. His dick better be misfigured like fucking Harvey Weinstein.
Dude.
He better have like a screw loose. He better be crazy. He better be. I mean, come on. Look at the perfect scruff. The way that it like. The way that like kind of salt and pepper, but more. Oh, let's get some more up here.
Bro, look at
Let's
his.
objectify this fucking guy some more. Oh wait, go back, go bottom right. Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude,
What do you like better, the little swoopy curly thing, or when he does the hair up?
The swoopy curly, because the swoopy curly thing had people DMing him, being like, "Hey, bro,
How do you do your hair?
And he replied genuinely with he replied something like, "Hi, I don't do anything crazy. I just let my hair dry naturally, and I don't run my hair. Basically,
This is
I don't
exactly
touch
it.
it.
He
I let
said-
God do what was intended."
John had said, John tweeted like this guy. I'm gonna call the police on this dude on the left for being too hot. This dude, Adam Stephen Paul. I was astonished by him. Asked him what he does for his hair. Illegal level attractiveness response. Hi, I let my hair dry naturally. I don't run my hands through it a lot, so it keeps my natural wave and spray a flexible hairspray in it. Nothing crazy. That also, he's right. There's nothing crazy because it's like, it's crazy is you were born this way.
Yeah, dude, it is. And I like someone replied to him like, weird dude, who cares? And someone replied to that guy, a different person. He goes, "I do. I've been thinking about it all night."
Yeah.
Like,
I want to
it
look
is-
like this. Go back.
That's toxic masculinity right there. Oh, no surprise. It's from someone with no profile picture. That's toxic masculinity. If you see a hot guy, ask that dude how you being so hot. Ladies do it all the time. They bro, girl, where'd you get
Where'd
this
you get
dress?
this? Yeah,
Where'd you
yeah,
get that?
yeah.
Oh, who does your hair?
Right.
What makeup is that?
Right.
Fucking ass dudes. How'd you get so hot?
Right.
And then work to get that hot.
Especially like if you've got
I
similar.
can't decide what temperature I am. Continue. Sorry.
If you got similar hair, a similar look, but you're not like, similar in the sense of like, I don't know, I'm a white guy with like wavy hair. I want to look like that.
Can
Teach me
I-
how to be like you.
Can I
This
make
guy.
a confession?
Oh God.
And it didn't work because no one said anything. I tried to do my hair like him today. I did it like I let
You
it.
kind of got the like.
Yeah, I know. I kind of got it, but I don't got it enough for anyone to bring it up, Kevin.
Nope. No, you didn't. Can I
was like, I'm gonna let it dry naturally.
I'm not gonna wave my hands through it, and I'm gonna get a flexible hairspray.
Self.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Okay. By the way, now I've decided I'm hot. Now I'm sweating because I'm uncomfortable.
The thought that you woke up this morning and said, I'm going to try to look like Jeremy Cohen. That's like me if I went on the basketball court right now and I was like, I'm going to play like LeBron. Like, that is fucking nuts that you even tried to emulate him.
I knew I wasn't going to look like I was
Look
just
at
like,
that
all right.
hairline. That's so obnoxious, that hairline. That shit is so straight across, it makes me want to fucking kill him.
It is.
I want to kill this guy.
I want
Have
to
you
scalp him and sew it to my own head.
Have you ever been so hot people want to murder you? Like, give me a fucking break.
It is.
Keep going. I want to see more pictures.
This whole episode, we're just scrolling
Let's see
through
that.
pictures of Jeremy.
Yo, yeah, Zach, keep it away. Go up to the, nope, down. There was a picture of him and his girl right there.
I don't think. I think
that
Jeremy's
not his
gay.
girl?
I think Jeremy's
Oh, is he?
gay. I don't
Zach
know.
goes, is he?
I don't know for sure. I think.
I mean, that girl has been in a lot of his pictures, which could be like a friend.
Yeah, that's
but-
Paulina Gretzky. I'm pretty
Paulina
sure they're
Gretzky.
best friends.
That was Paulina?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
the blonde that we just put up?
Right there, yeah, that's Paulina Gretzky.
Oh, shit.
I think he's
Oh,
with,
well,
he's
then,
with Paulina all the
that's
time.
a shame. Okay, so then he is gay. I thought that was a different blonde who was his girlfriend. Well, I don't know.
I was
mean,
surprised at the amount of people
is Jeremy going for the gays? Look at that picture. That's a gay picture.
who didn't think he was gay last night. Like I looked at it, I was like, oh, he's too handsome to be homosexual. Like
Heterosexual.
I mean heterosexual. Like that dude's.
I'm not ready to give up just all good-looking people to the fucking gays.
Not all of them, but like gorgeous ones like that.
Also, you know what's crazy is that he dressed up like Game of Thrones or whatever that was. Like he was.
He's a
you know what I
Spartan
mean?
emperor. He looked like a
that's-
Disney prince come to life.
Yeah.
It was like if some magician was watching fucking Mulan. I don't know. I can't think of a movie with warriors. And
I
it was
don't know what
like,
you're talking about.
and they just snapped their finger and it was like, make that Disney prince.
Yeah,
real.
alive. Yeah,
He's like, he's
yeah.
a human now.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
But-
would you fuck this guy?
Would I fuck yeah?
But like for real, if he like showed up and was like, "Let's go." would
I
you
don't
fuck him?
know. His body's a little too skinny for me.
I was gonna say he's a little skinny. I didn't want to be like throwing stones here. Like, okay, skinny fashion. Oh yeah, this guy's so gay. Come on. That's the gayest picture in history.
Yo, I'm gonna call that cop on him for being too good looking.
I'm in no place to cast any stones, but that first picture I saw of him, I was like, hit the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Little fucking bird chest, you know? Yeah, look at that. Come on.
I like my man with a little meat on their bones.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You got no hips on you.
What am I gonna hold on to, bro?
While you're on my face. Yeah, but Jesus Christ, like just redefining, like raising the bar of good looking.
And then because
That's what the internet does. Guys, girls, whatever. Everybody is just like, oh,
dude, it's
you're
Halloween
fucking-
every day for this motherfucker. It seems like.
Yo, can I tell you that it was Halloween? I felt like Halloween was a fucking month long this
Yo,
year.
wait, I just realized what I just described was a model.
What'd you say?
I said it's Halloween every day for
Yeah.
this guy.
Yes.
This guy like plays dress up all the time. What's he like? Good looking? People like take pictures of him in different clothes.
Those pictures from Money Man? What the fuck?
Oh, what's going on? What do people pay him to wear their jackets and stuff?
Damn, man. Shit.
But I went to
Shit.
his Instagram story because I was stalking this guy last night.
Did you DM this guy?
Huh?
Did you DM this
I
guy?
did not DM. I should have.
Oh, wait, does he have kids?
He's definitely hanging out on our kids. This right
This
here. Go
picture.
back.
That picture.
This picture. So he's at Mar-a-Lago yesterday, and he took a picture, or he reposted a picture. Someone, I think that first girl, of two people. I can't tell who they are. I don't know who they are. But this is one of the all-time villain dresses in the history of the world. It is a woman at Mar-a-Lago.
Hot blonde with a guy who looks like Bezos
Yeah.
on her arm.
She took the Tax the Rich dress that AOC wore to the Met Gala. She X'd out tax and wrote "Marry the Rich." That is, I mean, that's unbelievable. That's a
such a
10.
flex.
That's what I would have gone on as for Halloween if
Yeah.
I had the fucking idea to get.
Yep.
That's a fucking great Halloween costume.
Big time move.
That's fucking. That's honestly one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. You have nothing. You have no choice but to tip your cap with that. That is hilarious.
Marry the Rich is so good. Like when everyone else in the world is being like, no, like I didn't marry him for his money. It's like, nah, I did. Yeah, I fucking
she
did.
didn't even say like make your own money or
No.
get rich. It was
marry him for his
the
money.
rich.
Be a gold digger.
Yeah.
Goodness
That's
gracious. To be rich, man. To be rich and good looking. Fuck. Could you imagine their night? Like they go out in Mar-a-Lago, whatever, and it's like, what are you for Halloween?
You just call it Mar-a-Lago?
What is it, Mar-a-Lago?
Mar-a-Lago, Kevin. That's some
I don't know
bullshit.
any of this
You can't say that. That is.
This DJ Jared, it's like, what are you for Halloween? I'm exceptionally good looking. What are you? I'm exceptionally fucking rich. What are you? I'm exceptionally good looking, so I married the exceptionally rich guy. I mean, it's just rich white people at their fucking finest.
Yeah. And Trump was just himself. Which is obviously.
Yeah, Trump's not gonna be in costume, you know what I mean?
But also like being yourself for Halloween is like a top tier legend move.
Steve Buscemi.
Dude, Buscemi. People were yelling at me like I took the fucking picture. Like he doesn't even look like him. Like, well, first of all, it
was him, so it does look like him.
Like I get it's a blurry.
There was a picture of Steve Buscemi in Brooklyn, handing out candy on his stoop, wearing his own meme. How do you do, fellow kids? He had the red shirt, red jacket, red hat, the shirt that said music band, and he had the fucking skateboard over his shoulder. And it's like, yeah, it's a blurry picture. People are like, that's not Steve Buscemi. And it's like, it just fucking is.
I even tweeted
fucking. And you know what? But you know what? Like, there are just two people in this world. Like, I looked at that and I was just like, I don't know, that's Steve Buscemi. Like, I just trust. I mean, maybe you're too trusting, maybe whatever. But it's like, I don't know, that's Steve Buscemi. The people are like investigating it.
Right.
It's like, it probably is because that's the fucking costume. And the person who took it like 5 feet away from him probably knows it was him.
Yeah, it's just like there's plenty of pictures. It was just Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi's the fucking man.
Dude,
can
you
we
see
get
what
Steve Buscemi on his show? I think we can.
I think so, do we? I think we could go to his
Lives
house
in New
and
York.
ring the bell.
Let's go to Brooklyn and be like, we'll just bring our shit to you. We'll bring a fucking ring light and a camera. Let's
Did
do it.
you
Let's
see
go.
the? I followed up with like just a reminder. Like Buscemi's such a legend that like he's like a neighborhood staple where people just leave gifts on his stoop, but they're gifts that could be misconstrued as like threats
for fun? They do like every day or like for Halloween?
I remember reading this article in GQ like probably a year or two ago, and so I went back and found it to reply to that tweet because the tweet says he's in Park Slope, and I remembered that like people talking about like what a legend he's in Park Slope. And this article says, okay, Buscemi has a whole 3-story brownstone to himself in Brooklyn's idyllic Park Slope neighborhood, which is basically Sesame Street if Muppets were gluten intolerant and wore fashion clogs. He moved back here in the early 90s, long before it became a punchline about yuppies. I live here too, and can confirm he is a neighborhood institution. There's our famous park, there's our famous food co-op, and there's Steve Buscemi. About a decade ago, a blog briefly existed that was devoted entirely to cataloging the miscellaneous items left out on the actor's doorstep. A disembodied doll head, a Van Morrison cassette tape, a hat with a fake ponytail attached, etc. Those are things that could like are you gonna kill me?
Yeah, that,
Like,
that seems like a sacrifice is going on or something like that. Steve Buscemi, legend, awesome guy, just like a good dude.
The best.
Like, if I could be one guy, it might be Steve Buscemi. You know, like that's the kind of like life you'd want to live. Become. Oh God, some of those pictures of him are just. I want us to be Steve Buscemi now. Aging like a fine wine you are, Steve. Halloween, man, was like, I felt like I had my kids like dressed up for like 5 straight days, dude. When it falls on a Sunday, I feel like we started on like Thursday night.
Yeah,
and it was just like by the end of it, I think my kids were sick of it. Bro, I took my kids out trick-or-treating at 3 p.m. Sun was out. Nobody was out. People were like rushing to get their candy, being like, "Oh, you're my first person." I'm like, "Yeah, no kidding, you're first person. It's lunchtime."
Yeah.
And like,
I interrupted your sandwich and lemonade.
Yep. But it was great because we wrapped up at like when everyone else started, and then the kids were giving out the candy. They liked almost doing it more than trick or treating because by the end they were like. My wig is itching me. And,
Your wig?
Dude, Shay wore.
You didn't dress up?
No, I did. So, well, half-assed. So we did Frozen for the 3rd year in a row. Shay just always wants to be Elsa, and then Keegan falls in line, so we just do it, you know? So
exactly, the 99% being whatever for the 1% who are obsessed with it. Like, all right, I'll do whatever you want.
100%. So she's Elsa, he's Olaf. Caitlin was Anna, and I was Sven, who's the... not the horse, like a
reindeer, I guess. So I put on like antlers and like a nose, so it's like easy for me. Like that's all it took. They're like, you look so silly, Daddy. I'm like, yes. Like rather than like, oh, that's it. They thought it was cool. So, dude, Keegan is walking around and like this kid he is fucking objectively like, even if you don't give a shit about kids, he's a fucking cute kid. I mean, just like look at that fucking kid, you know?
Yeah.
So he's got this
You're
Olaf.
so old now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's getting old, man. So that like thing you can see is like padded. It's like a pillow almost underneath. So he's got his like Olaf hat on. It's like cocked to the side, and he's got this fat like pillow in his belly. First of all, every house we walk, do you think this one's gonna have a doorbell? Every house. This one, do you think there'll be a doorbell on this one, Dad? Dad, I bet this one's gonna have a doorbell. Every house. I was like, I think they're all gonna have doorbells, Keegan. And he walked up like these like 3 steps, rings the doorbell, gets Kenny. He comes back down, and I don't know what happened, but he tumbled down this flight of stairs, and it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I don't know how, because he can't see, and he just slips, and he put his arms up like he was doing like a cartwheel, and he just barrel rolls down these flight of steps. And I kind of grab him, and I was like, here we go. Like lips split, like Halloween's over. It was like the second house. And Shay starts crying. If anything ever happens to Keegan, she starts crying because she's like afraid her brother's gonna get hurt. And Keegan just like pops up and dusts himself off. And he was like, whoa, I just fell down those steps. And it was just like, I mean, it was one of the funniest little family moments. We were howling. He was like, duh, 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 duh. And just the fact that he was fine, I mean, it was so fucking funny. But yeah, I was like, man, no houses are like doing like trick-or-treating and there's no kids out here. It's like, it's 3 o'clock. What are we doing? Because it was like by the end, we had done 2 parades. We had done dress up at school. They were wearing it around the house the whole time. I was like, enough of this goddamn shit.
It makes sense.
Halloween's tough.
Thursdays.
Halloween is
People.
tough.
It definitely has become like the kind of trope about girls' birthday weeks. Like Halloween has become a month.
A whole
long.
thing, yeah.
Like it's
For adults, it's bigger. Usually for the kids, they get like maybe a day at school and then like one night because if it fell on a Sunday. Like the kids got it a lot this time. But for adults, it's usually like multiple weekends. Why? When Halloween falls on a weekend, the people who did it last weekend are crazy.
Dude, that's
Like if it falls on a Wednesday, I get it. Are you doing before or are you doing after? But when it's on Sunday, that means you do it Saturday night and then maybe Sunday. But you don't do it like the previous Friday.
I'll give you the full weekend. You can do Friday night too. But
Sure. But you can't do like the previous Friday.
Yeah,
that's crazy town. How about your boy's pumpkin?
Very nice pumpkin you had there.
Fucking crushed it. What'd you think of my pumpkin, Jackie?
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was an impressive fucking pumpkin.
Was it the witch one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I told you this weekend,
There was a
Previously, if I
little
told
bit
you-
of like
oh, what are you gonna say, you dumb bitch?
you could have smoothed it out a little bit more.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say? No, say it. I
I
couldn't
just
hear
said you could have smoothed it out a little bit more if you were like really.
There
Well, let
was
me tell you what
also the stray line. Like you started to cut in the wrong place, maybe.
Yeah, I think I know.
you. What? No,
Can we see?
that's her hair.
Yeah, but like, her hair never really ends. I thought
But
that.
up top.
Well, that up top, the pumpkin fell. So
Well,
let me tell you something. I did the pumpkin, and yeah, listen, it's not fucking perfect, okay?
Wait, obviously this is traced, right?
No, this is freehand. Yeah, you can. They make like these. It's in a book, and then it's like really thin paper that you make it wet, and then it like smooths onto the pumpkin.
This is actually better than I remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
me
fucking
too,
awesome,
actually.
is what it is. But then, so wait, go back up right where like that sticker is. You see that stray line? That is because the pumpkin broke, where it says 31.
Oh yeah.
So the pumpkin just rolled off of the table, and it like thumped and made like a smushy pumpkin sound. And I swear to God, if it broke, like CPS is coming. I was gonna beat everybody in sight. I was going because let me tell you something. When you have kids, like little kids, and they're old enough to want a pumpkin, but not old enough to do one, you just fucking end up carving a pumpkin while they play. So I'm cleaning out the guts, and they're like, ooh, I don't want to do that. So then they're on the fucking swings while I'm cutting a goddamn fucking witch into a pumpkin. My hands are still crippled right now. My hands are sore from cutting every last little fucking detail in there. And then they're like, "Are you done yet?" Shut up! No, I'm not done yet. I gotta finish the fucking cat that's on the bottom. There's a little cat face there. It's supposed to be a cat face. It does not come out as a cat face.
I was gonna ask about that, but
That's supposed to be her hand on top of like a cat head. So the hand fell apart because there was like little fingers, and then the fingers fell off, so it just was like a hole. But I swear to God, man, I rolled up to that pumpkin contest, and I was like, this is pretty good. Like these other pumpkins kind of suck compared to mine. But then there was the guy who did Jaws, and I was like,
all right, he
overachiever,
wins.
motherfucker. There was also a gay pumpkin that was like blue, like they painted a rainbow on it, and then the light like hit it, so it looked like all the lights lit up. Like this is literally the gayest pumpkin I've ever seen. I guess aside from that pumpkin where it looks like he's spreading his asshole. That's the gayest pumpkin of all time, if you know what I'm talking about. But man, Halloween is like, and my kids don't even eat all the candy. They just like M&Ms. Shay got M&Ms from every single house. She was like, "Thank you." This girl must have walked away with like 1,000 M&Ms.
That's my
Literally probably had like 200 M&Ms last night and the night before. It was crazy. So yeah.
Did you have any like bad houses that they're like, "What the hell, Daddy? It's an apple" or whatever?
No. One house was given Oreos, which was great. Keegan just stuffed an Oreo in his face. I was like happy with that one.
Like giving away single Oreos?
It was like a pack of 2.
Do you have the fear that like kids they're poisoning our kids?
Nah.
It's like
Nah.
it's the most
not even a little bit.
nonsensical thing.
Parents who like go through their children's candy, give me a break. Like, get off your high horse. You think that you're getting poisoned?
Your kid's so special, it's gonna be sought out to poison.
How about the people who say that, like, watch out, they might be giving out the edibles?
right?
Like, people are gonna waste their drugs on your kids.
Yeah, it's
People are gonna willingly give away Sour Patch Kids that can get you high for like some, dastardly prank that you don't even get credit for. You know what I mean? It's
you don't know
like,
what house it was.
no fucking idea. That is insane. I think like one time in like the 80s, somebody like accidentally dropped something into a fucking bucket, and then the kid ate like a fucking needle or some shit.
That's what my grandmother is well known for in our family. So like she ran out of candy or whatever. So she was like, Pete, like her husband, like, go get some like soda or something, whatever. So she went to grab like a soda and put it in like, it was like, I don't know, a couple of them.
It was beer.
Put it in. Like parents came back later that night and were like, I think you gave us beer for our kid.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome though. I mean, being the good house on the block. Shout out Clem. He does full size candy bars, and I mean, like you're the man. Like if you do that, you give out good candy. You build up a lot of equity with your neighborhood.
Yeah, you're
with
never
the
getting
kids. You're
eggs.
never getting even like year round though. You're not gonna like if Clem calls like the neighbors and says like, hey, can you turn down the music a little bit? They're gonna be like, that's the dude who gave us like full size candy bars all year. Like this be cool, But yeah, nobody's poisoning kids on fucking Halloween. Give me a fucking break. There's probably like somebody out there like, my son's dead.
Yeah,
My son died because of Halloween. All right, we got the rest of the show to get into. We've obviously got top fives, voicemails. We've got Tom Segura on the show, a little double feature interview with Dermot Mulroney. But it's Tuesday. And so that means it's time for the best Tuesday afternoon NFL Roundup.
misspelled.
It's time to get jacked up with no U, Jacqed, jacked up. Week 8.
Yeah.
Week 8.
Yeah.
So are we not gonna change the spelling? Is that the spelling that we're going?
Well, here's the thing. So jacked up should be spelled Jacqued. And we put out a whole line of stickers without a U. And so guess what?
So we're
sticking
doing
with
it
it.
without the U?
That's one of those things where it's like now it becomes that.
It is jacked up. No you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because it's not about you. It's about me. It's about Jackie.
There's
it's
no
about jacked
U
up.
in.
Yeah, there's no
jacked
you
up.
in jacked up,
Okay.
but there is a ja.
Y'all feel me?
Let's go. 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do it no notes, because that means I
Wow.
don't really know.
Freestyle
I'll
off
go
the
freestyle.
top. Jackie with no notes. She's going to let this shit rip. Like, just you're going to spit a freestyle right now.
Off the top.
3 minutes on the clock. Go.
Okay. As always, we'll start with the Jets. Any other week, I would be so excited for you. This week, I'm in a little Survivors League.
Oh no.
And Jackie thought that the Bengals were a lock.
Yeah,
Jackie
Jackie thought right
fucked
though.
up big time.
Jackie got jacked up. Jackie thought well though. That was a good pick.
Yeah.
I would have told you there's no way they're beating Joe Burrow and the Bengals, but Jackie thought, and Jackie thought wrong.
Jackie thought wrong. Jackie was so disappointed.
Jackie's out for the season.
Yeah, so Jackie's out for the season, but I couldn't help but be a little proud of you guys. Mike White.
Mike White.
Mike
Who the
White.
fuck's Mike White? Mike White. I'll tell you, bitch.
Mike White told you who the fuck he was.
Yup.
And he is a good quarterback, is what he was.
Yep.
He had 3 touchdowns. First of all, I actually don't know.
I think it's 400 yards, 3 touchdowns,
yards,
2 picks.
7
7 what?
of something.
7
Something about
yards
I
per
think
attempt?
7.
I don't know, like 7. What could be 7?
I don't know, but 7 something.
Okay.
All right,
7 something.
Okay. So, but anyways, that was good. The Bengals have. I don't really know. Anyways,
Okay.
Uh,
Jacked up. Next.
why didn't Joe Burrow play? Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow played.
No. Who's the
Zach Wilson?
no the other one? The backup quarter? No,
Joe
not
Flacco.
the backup. Joe Flacco.
Oh, yeah, because it's the Mike White era, bitch.
Okay. Then I'll do Titans Colts. Crazy game.
Crazy.
31-31, tied up. And then at the end, there was a field goal, and the Titans won.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you painted a picture.
Derrick
there.
Henry.
I.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's the
I
picture,
could've-
bro.
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
What happened to Derrick Henry?
He got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of injuries. Something about somebody's knee, somebody's something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
Okay.
in week
I
9,
just-
in week
I
8,
don't know
somebody's
how I
knee
could
got
do
hurt.
more
So
detail
you're
in these
aware.
games.
I've started watching less football, so
Because
I
of
can
this.
hear
Yes.
from you.
Dude, I didn't
so
watch
that's
a
the
fucking
pressure you
snap this
have.
weekend.
I fell asleep for the entire 1 o'clock yesterday.
Here's the thing: is like I don't know how I could physically give more. Like I
Jacked up. Let's go. Keep
okay,
going.
okay. Not the Lambs.
Not the
Lambs?
lambs.
Not the Rams. The Lions.
Lions.
Cool. Tough day. Very
Lions.
tough
Things did
day.
not go over the Lions.
Things didn't go well for the Lions. People thought that they were gonna win. Like this might be their first win, and it wasn't.
It was not.
It was almost a
Decidedly not.
shutout, but then luckily it wasn't a shutout. Their defense, they have the worst red zone defense in
I'd be willing to guess that, yeah.
the league.
In the world.
And then,
My favorite is when she goes, she's like, out of gas. What about the Packers this week?
oh, okay, the Packers
Oh.
Okay.
once again. It's actually like ridiculous that they keep like I know this rule. Everybody knows this rule. Don't give him time on the clock. And then every single time he gets time on the clock. And I actually don't know what that means. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Does it mean that like you're just giving him time?
Like,
I understand like you're giving him time on the clock.
it sounds like you don't. Because you
No,
said, you
but
literally
I-
said, I don't know what that means.
So I don't know what it means.
So like if we're running, like the game's coming to an end, right? It's a couple minutes left. Like if and I have the ball, say you're Aaron Rodgers, I should try to use as much of the clock as I can before I score that touchdown to go ahead. So that way, like if I can score with only like 2 seconds on the clock and now it's your ball, I'm not giving you any time to operate. But a lot of times teams score with like a minute and a half, and it's like that's not a lot of time, but for Aaron Rodgers, it is. So he gets the ball back after they score.
Okay. I don't.
So you want to score a touchdown with as little time
Like
as
no
possible.
time. Like a minute, too much time.
Because you can go timeouts and they can get out of bounds. Like a minute can be, an eternity. So you want to score with like 10 seconds max. Because if
That's
you leave
not all
time
I
on the
thought.
clock for Aaron Rodgers,
that makes so much more sense.
so much more sense.
Okay. Don't give him time.
What
on
did
the
you
clock.
think it was?
I just thought it was just like when he's in the pocket, just like don't give him time to throw the ball.
That's another thing
works
too.
too.
Don't
Which
give him
also,
time.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
like
that was
it's
always-
individual.
Give
That
him
was always
time.
how people were like, we found the blueprint to beat Tom Brady.
Sack him.
You got to sack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
What
you
is-
got
What do
it.
you know, man?
A blitz.
This is when you try to tackle the quarterback.
Okay.
You send like a lot of guys all
So
at
why
once.
don't they just do that every time?
Because it's like then all your defense is going after the quarterback and no one's guarding like the receivers, and so you can like if you get rid of if you blitz and don't get the quarterback, it's going to be an easy completion for.
Here's another thought that I have.
Okay.
And this is gonna be like a really dumb. Like I know that it's wrong, but I always think about this during basketball. I already regret this. Is gonna sound like such like a.
But everybody's had these thoughts before.
What
so
if
don't
you
worry.
just like tickle them a little bit?
Nope, never mind. No one has that thought.
Definitely
jacked up with
have
Gage.
not had that
Jacked up.
thought before.
Why
what
don't
if
they just
what if
tickle
you
them a
just
little
tickle
bit?
who, Jackie?
The quarterback? The running back?
Like, hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
This, I
Wait,
guess-
this is are we on basketball or football right now?
Okay, well, I actually think it's a better tactic for basketball because their hands are up, right?
Yeah, get them in the pits.
And like their pits are out, and you just
Give
tickle
a
them a little bit. You just give them a little whatever. But it's the same. Like you could
you
use.
think the
this-
ref would blow the whistle? Do you think it'd be a foul? You think they'd be like,
Because it's not like.
tickling.
But then I thought
Number
about
12,
the exact,
red.
I don't think they would because you could fully tackle them. Like at least with basketball, it's like you have. A
Well,
little
right,
more-
in football. Yeah, in
with
basketball,
football,
I
you
don't
fully
know.
tackle them. You could do whatever you want. Tickling's like nothing compared to like.
Well, here's the thing.
You
What do you think would
can't-
happen if you tickled a football player? You think he would like just fall to the
drop the
ground
ball.
and like drop the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What are you, the
Yeah,
dumbest
have you ever
person
been
alive?
to-
Yeah.
These are like grown men who are so strong. They hold the football. People come and they like hack their arms
Yeah, but-
and pull their fucking heads out and shit. They don't drop the ball from that. But
I
a little,
know. But that's the whole thing is nobody
No one's
like
expecting
just
that.
it doesn't matter how strong you are.
You're getting
You
tickled.
cannot get over being tickled.
I think tickling is hard. Basketball, you can't touch the other person, so that makes it different
Yeah.
as a tickle.
but their,
Football,
their
one's got
armpits
the
are
pads
so
on
out in
and
the
shit.
open that
they
like
are
you
so
know?
out there.
But I don't know. Like if John had a football and I like needed to get it off of him,
well let's
me being
practice. Let's
like
see.
like rough with him, I'm not strong enough. Like he would never like fumble. But
Well-
if I tickled him, I'd probably have a better bet getting the football from John if I tickled him.
And here's what I was thinking is the tactic is when the quarterback is going for the throw and
Just
he
go a
lifts
little-
his arm up, then that's exposed.
Look at this guy. He's gonna get tackled by
Young
a fucking
Jacqed
by a chair.
All right, I think it's a good idea. I like this for combat sports.
Yeah.
But
Or it could work with wrestling.
See, he was a little more flustered than had I. If I had just been like, give it to me, he would have been like, get the fuck off. But I got a shot.
Yeah.
See,
Like
Jackie.
if you double team, like that was just
double
one.
team
But
tickle.
if I were to come up there and I were to grab it from him,
I mean,
I just figured out
Brilliant.
fucking football.
dude, that was. First of all, you're a good tickler.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a good tackler. I'm a good tickler. Yeah, you dropped that football. If I had a teammate there, I would have just swiped it.
That was a tickling experience.
You into it?
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Like, I'm not aroused, but it's not. I usually hate tickling more. That I mean,
Do you want
came-
the room?
Anything else?
I think we'll leave it on that note.
Jacked up. Jacked.
Jacked up.
Get your stickers. If you are part of the Jacked Up Army, show your support. Go get us some stickers from Jackie. If we sell enough stickers, we can sell some merch, sell some T-shirts. So support your girl and go to the Barstool store and buy some Jacked Up. Jacqed, Jacked Up. I have a confession. Barstool Confessions brought to you by Birddogs. Birddogs have new joggers out. Now, if you've been down with Birddogs, you know they've had the most comfortable shorts in the game for years because they do the built-in underwear that is like a soft, like satiny feeling to go with to just go right with the shorts. You don't have to have any boxers, anything on. You slide them on. It feels nice and comfortable. Now they've got joggers. So it's not just the shorts. Now they have pants. They have joggers with silky, soft, built-in underwear, soft as fuck. So you just pop those pants on, good to go. Because there have been times where I want to wear sweatpants with no underwear. Has always been and will always be the most comfortable thing you can wear.
yeah.
But the problem is twofold. One, your dick's out,
dicks out.
and
The
your
problem's
dick's out.
threefold. Two of them are your penis.
Yeah. What you didn't say the pee?
The
dripping?
But yeah.
Yeah.
That. What
Well, I think your dick's out.
Yep.
But then
problem one.
also, if you have any drippage or any problems or anything, you don't have a line of defense.
Correct.
That was my two things.
Yeah.
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 And,
And
that
then-
could be,
size of your penis, the whole thing. It's-
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, so the other day, I've been fighting this crusade against the dress-up parents when you drop your kids off at school.
which
And
I'd obviously be.
A dress-up parent? Yeah, definitely. And everyone would hate your fucking guts.
For sure.
it. Yeah.
I know. I 100,000%.
And like,
agree.
and people who are like, I do it for work. It's like, no, John does it to flex.
No, I do. I go home and put on sweatpants afterwards. But I'd be in fucking. I think Jersey
an
Jerry
asshole.
tweeted like, what's
Jersey, Jerry.
What
He's
is-
blue collar.
He's like, what's with everyone at the airport dressing up? I'm like,
I
like,
told-
bro,
I-
when I go to the airport, I am stunting on them.
I told Jerry, I said, watch out. These people are going to say we have jobs. Well, lo and behold, no, Jerry, I got a job that I got to go to. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. The amount of responses I got from people being like, the one guy said, I prop up the economy and let you have a job like Barstool by being dressed in the morning. Said, I'm going to chop your head off with a fucking axe. Like, that was the whole, like, the obviously it's a joke being like, I'm superior as I'm sitting there like a scrub. That's why it was like a funny fucking bit, you know? But I said, I'll tell you everything you need to know about parents, the people who dress up. Meaning like the normal parents would go, oh fuck, I wish I could wear sweatpants. That's awesome, dude. That's like a normal reaction. It's the people who go like, I have a job because I'm important. Like, yeah, you're a fucking asshole, dude.
I just like to look good. I
but-
don't have a job and I'm not important. I just like to look sexy.
But I rocked sweatpants, right? But I went the other day and I usually do the proper thing and I put on some underwear because I don't want I don't want to be flopping in the wind
Yeah,
out
you
there,
can't
you
have
know.
penis out of
And
elementary
I
school. I've learned
forgot
that
to
lesson.
do that, and I fucking just had to like put my hands in my hoodie pocket and like pull them down like over my dick. Otherwise, dick would have been out at the fucking drop-off line with children. So, but the Birddogs, like it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You slide them on, you're not wearing any underwear, but you are wearing underwear because they're built in and they're comfortable. They're selling fast. These are like flying off the shelf, so get them while you can. And they're still doing the Vortex Whistle Football promo. So you want to throw on a comfortable pair of stylish joggers and also play catch with your friend. Have a catch that's like 200 yards apart. You go to Birddogs because they'll get you that Vortex straight from the old days with Nerf. Go to birddogs.com. Promo code KFC and bingo bango bongo. You get that football with your joggers, your pants, your shorts, everything Birddogs, top to bottom. Birddogs.com, promo code KFC. I have two confessions. I never even got to the point. I said it earlier about I was listening to that podcast. Remember that? Boy, this was just, that whole segment was just me trying to get to that story about the 90s podcast. That was like an hour and a half.
What just happened?
That's crazy. I said, you know that podcast that I've been listening to? Yeah, you mentioned it, and then we did a podcast. We did a whole other podcast, and I never got to that point. What happened? What was the segue there?
I have podcast. That's when you mentioned it, and then we got Zach with the chips. That's what distracted the whole thing. And
Isn't it
then-
funny how one thing can sidetrack a
costumes.
whole podcast?
Wow.
That went from
Zach,
chips.
where's Zach? Zach
Bro,
literally
think about- wait,
ruined
let's-
this podcast.
Let's see if we can do this. So that went. I mentioned this podcast. We did chips. Chips went to Zach and his gay earring and his costume.
Yeah.
Which went to like, let's see your costume. Jackie being a slut. Which led to you
The hot
bringing up
girls being
hot
hot
guy-
girls.
hot girls and just being like slutty and hot for the
Zach,
Halloween.
we're recanting
You
how
ruined this whole podcast.
We're literally tracing back the steps how you ruined this podcast.
I mean, everyone, everything. So this is on brand.
I
But-
just said like, oh, so I listened to this podcast about the 90s, and I was like, wait a minute, I already brought that up like way long ago. So you interrupted that, which led to the whole podcast. So you brought out your chips, which distracted us, which brought up your earring, which brought up your slutty costume, Jackie being slutty, costumes in general. That brought up the hot guy. We did him for like 30 minutes. Then we came back, and I said like,
But by the way, we forgot to mention the hot dude has a pet duck.
yes, the pet duck. He's like a real life Chandler and Joey.
Someone replied just with a picture of me. I was like, but like, well, actually, I retweeted because it was such a funny way to say what they said. Like it was such a dude's rock statement. it was just dude's a legend, has a pet duck. Like that's
As if that guy needed more reasons for girls to go like, oh my god, you know. That led to me kind of being like Halloween.
Was dresses, the villain dress.
Right. Yep. We did the hot villain dress thing. Then I talked about how Halloween lasts like forever. Talked about my kids for a little bit.
Carving pumpkins.
The pumpkin contest.
That got Jackie into Jacked Up because that got Jackie involved. That got
Now
us
we're
to
here.
talking sports. That got us to
Sounds like I made it great. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
You
That could have.
Oh, you went to open a bag of pretzels and got me tickled.
Yes. The butterfly effect. That is honestly podcasting in a nutshell, though, where it's like that. If you didn't do that, we could have gone this way, and I would have never tickled you. And who knows what comes of this podcast? Like, there might be something weird that comes out of like the tickling. That's like if you didn't open those chips, that never would have happened. It's crazy.
You're welcome.
So anyway, listen to this podcast. The 60 songs that defined the 90s. So, and a new episode came out about Blink-182.
Oh, hell yeah.
They did What's My Age Again? And I had several moments of this podcast that made me go, wow. First of all, do you know what the 182 in Blink-182 stands for?
I heard it was 100. This is, and I think this is an urban legend. I don't think it's true. But when I was growing up, when I was a kid, I heard it was you blink every time you hear the word fuck, and there are 182 fucks in the movie Casino.
It means absolutely nothing.
Really?
They had to change their name and they just picked a number. That's ridiculous. Why would it be that?
I don't. Is that Nick? You made a motion at me. You heard something like that?
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of.
Yeah, I've heard the 182 fucks. I think I heard it though a different. I think I heard fucking Pulp Fiction.
You
or
blink
something.
when you hear the word fuck?
Yeah.
Like every time?
Which
I don't know about that part, but
I think that's what. And then like we went on to test it at like elementary school cafeteria.
Fuck. Everyone's
And like
blinking.
everyone's like, no one's blinking.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Apparently there was a band like I think in like overseas that was like getting big at the time, so they needed to like change their name, and they're like, there's no meaning to it. I don't know, which is kind of funny because it's like people are gonna come up with that kind of shit their whole lives. So I don't think they've ever like confirmed nor denied it, but I think at one point one of them said like, yeah, it means something. They also like I didn't realize how like they once had the PP Poo Poo tour. I believe their like company like holdings instead of being like Blink-182 LLC is like PP Poo Poo LLC, and they were like, why? Yeah, the Poo Poo PP tour. And they were like, why did you do this? And they were like, because it's fucking funny. They were like, because we love the ideas of like our lawyers and our publicists being like, the pee pee poo poo tour is, you know, damn it, the pee pee poo poo tour is fucking falling apart, whatever. They were just like as immature as like humanly possible. But I had a moment. I'll start with the lesser of two. And I tweeted about this. You might have already seen it.
I have not.
Did you know that the lyric is I wore cologne to get the feeling right?
Yes.
I've been singing Walk Alone my entire life.
Oh no, I definitely
Walk
didn't.
alone to get the feeling right. It doesn't sound like War Cologne until you know it's War Cologne. It sounds like Walk Alone.
I absolutely always thought Walk Alone.
There are some lyric sites that just say Walk Alone.
Really?
And yeah, I mean, there's millions of memes and shit, so it's like it's a thing. But I was like, my head exploded when I heard that. It makes much more sense to wear cologne. I thought he like went on a walk
just
alone
to
to like
get the vibe.
Yeah, like it does kind of work, but
Get
wearing
jacked up.
cologne definitely makes way more sense to get the feeling right for your
What
date.
did they talk about the confusion, or did they just,
He just briefly said the same thing. He was like, "Did you know the guy who does it, Rob Harvella, is great."
And is he
said-
interviewing anyone on this? Is like Mark Hoppus? or?
No. At the end, he does like a interview with like another like music writer. But yeah, turn that up real quick. It's the first lyric, like when the first words start.
Now, you know what's gonna happen is now I'm gonna hear Walk Alone.
Yes. And when you sing it in your head,
Nah, I still see Walk Alone.
War Cologne is like, it changed my life forever. So next week, we're going to do top 5 misheard lyrics. So we'll have plenty of time to think of it and learn it.
Okay.
Second thing that happened to me, because I never listened to like any of this music, because I was like growing up pretending to be a black kid. I was always listening to rap music. I didn't know any of this shit.
I love seeing your renaissance. Maybe I'm gonna have a rap renaissance.
Maybe.
But, like you're
Maybe one
coming
day.
into my world.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is my shit, baby.
So I don't
I
believe...
was an angsty white kid, and I was proud of it.
Yeah, you were. I have definitely heard this at some point, maybe. I had to have, when they're just like talking on MTV or whatever. But I really feel like up until this moment, I had never heard this said out loud, and I had only seen it written down, and I never said it or heard it. So I never got it. The take off your pants and jacket. I had only just like read it.
You just got it?
And so, and he said it.
But that
I'm
it was
listening
like,
on the podcast, and he's like, "Take off your pants and jacket," and I just was like, "What? What did he say?" And then I like rewound it and like kind of like understood he was talking about the album. And I was like, oh, it's not Jacqed, it's Jacqed. 36 years it took me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because I don't think I had ever heard it. I'd only just read it and I just was like, I don't know, like take off your pants.
off your pants,
It's just like,
yeah.
If you don't say it or like
But
think about it.
that was a joke before the album, right? That was
maybe. like people said that.
I think it's
Probably because all of their song meanings and shit were like they were like dumb jokes that were already like out there. You know what I mean? Like I could see them picking a dumb joke that's out there to be like, yeah, you know, everyone says that joke, so like we made it our album.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I maybe I can't remember exactly when because no, this is all. I was in
Take
elementary
off
school
your
for this, right?
pants.
What year was this?
And Jacqed.
2001.
No, Take Off Your Pants and Jacqed was 2001. Wow, I would have definitely said the 90s.
Yeah, me too. So I recorded in 2001. Wow. So how old was I? I was 13.
See, this was like then I had no shot because not only if this was from like the early 90s, mid 90s, I was listening to rap music, but by 2000, 2001, I was like only rap. That's like prime time for me. I can't even tell you a song off of Take Off Your Pants and Jacqed.
That's like rock show and stuff like that. That's
Like, I don't even know what that means.
Because I fell in love with the girl at the rock show.
Oh,
she
yeah,
said
okay.
no. And
So I do know that song. But like Enema of the State, I
she
could have told you
said
that album. Like I wouldn't have even like known.
Yeah, I'm looking at the order right now. I actually Enema of the State is when I like became a big Blink fan. I like
Right.
Dude Ranch, but like Enema of the
Do
State.
you know
was,
what Dude Ranch means?
No.
This wasn't confirmed, but again, on the he alluded to it. It's cum. Like Dude Ranch, like you make like a dressing, like it's like
But
it's
isn't
ranch,
that-
but it's Dude Ranch, it's cum. Oh, that is
Really?
disgusting. To be like, yeah, I threw my Dude Ranch on her. It's so gross. But he was like, that's kind of like an urban legend.
Semen
Like,
cum jizz.
yeah.
Jism.
you know, it's like, yeah, you know, it's my ranch.
This is
my Dude Ranch.
interesting. You're doing a hell of a promo for that.
I know. I asked him to do an interview, and he basically politely probably said, you know, fuck Barstool.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't. Like the Ringer like wants me to like limit my promotions or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Everyone knows
Yeah.
if you know anything about promo, you limit it.
Yeah. It's like, okay, dude, sounds good. But man, Take Off Your Pants and Jacqed. I was like, I am fucking dumb. Blew my mind. The whole fucking podcast blew my mind. Also, they're just such a I like them a lot more knowing they're the only band, not the only band, but like they didn't give a fuck about selling out. They wanted to make as many like popular hits for as many dumb kids out there who want to jerk off and pee and poop, you know. And they were just like, we don't care at all.
What's their live album? That because like that's the one when they do jokes in between it.
You know, also Travis Barker.
That's what. Oh, here the Mark Tom and Travis show. That was my favorite album.
Travis Barker, I didn't realize wasn't the drummer the whole time. He wasn't the drummer on Damn It. Like he wasn't
Really?
even in the band at that point. He came after the album that the Damn It was on. But
The Mark Tom and Travis show. Wait, because the Mark Tom and Travis show. I thought that had a lot of songs from
the
Take Off Your Pants and
Enema
Jacqed.
Strikes Back, it's called. So it must have been
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
But the
2006 is it?
that was the Mark Tom and Travis show was my real like that was when I broke that CD. Like one of those things like old school like you listen to it.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah,
I
it's
traveled
got
that
scratches
like,
on it and
Discman
shit.
scratches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mark Tom and Travis show was.
They are gonna one day.
I would bet that's still my most listened to album of all time.
They're gonna reunite one day, and it's gonna be monster.
Oh my god.
So the first time they got together was after Travis, or got together again, was after Travis was in the plane crash. That caused them all to get together. Like
They had broken up before.
they
Wow, I
had,
thought
they had
the plane
broken
crash
up, and
happened
then
way,
the plane
way-
crash happened. They all like got back together and started being friendly again. Within months, like the band got back together. Tom and Mark have been split up, hating each other since Mark was diagnosed with cancer.
Right.
They
They
have
are really
reunited,
great.
and like they've been real friendly, even
Travis
talking
is still
at
obviously
each
doing
other on
tons
social
of music
media.
and shit.
I think
Do you
in the
thi-
next
do you
year
think that
they're coming back together.
Well,
for sure.
they'll just do. They won't make new music. They'll just play.
No, I mean they made an album again. They did Neighborhoods. I
Right,
didn't like that
Neighborhoods
as
was
much
like, yeah.
because that brought in a lot of like everything else they'd gone and done. You get a little bit of the spacey shit from Tom,
Right.
Yeah.
And you
If
get,
they
like,
do, they should get
more-
back together. They should play do a
Yeah.
concert or a tour and play the hits, obviously. And they should just make one like My Real Girlfriend type of pop
Yeah.
punk song. Like just one fucking banger that has the little like interlude with the little like solo guitar, like you know what I mean? They always have that one little like breakdown.
I would pay any of my money to go to a Blink-182 show.
that, I mean, 'cause it's fun.
If they're doing like a
just
one night
fun,
reunion,
you know?
I will be at
Yeah.
that show. No,
They're
that's
just
a promise,
like a
right?
good fucking time. And the fact that Travis Barker is becoming bigger than he personally has ever been. Like I don't know about Blink, but like he's the man now. I feel like he could be like, you know, I'll put this together, or like I'll put the tour together. You guys just gotta like show up.
Yeah, when they first came back, their reunion tour, it was the first concert I ever went to. Weezer couldn't make it because like scheduling conflicts, but it was Blink, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And so if they come back, they're just gonna run that back, and
Yeah.
at that they just played all their hits.
Yeah, they're not gonna fuck around with like, you know, here's our
It
like
was-
our unreleased like
I
shit
need
from
that to
the
happen,
fucking
yeah.
90s.
That would
And
be-
I mean, by now Travis Barker could be like, we're bringing out Justin Bieber, we're bringing, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he's in now with Machine Gun Kelly, and I'm sure fucking, you know, he could put on a spectacle. Anyway, that was my Blink 182. Like, oh, this is what it was like to grow up white. Okay.
It was fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
you should. You were handed a silver spoon and you said no thanks. Let me tell you what. I said yes, sir. I'll have another, please.
Top fives? Top fives today are brought to you by Gage Diamonds, the premier online retailer of engagement rings, fine jewelry, watches. The watches include Movado, they include Rolex, and they include Tissot. Still never gonna get that right.
Tissot.
Don't know.
No.
I will never know.
Tissot.
Because I'll tell you why. Because
Tissot.
I grew up being like, I can't afford these fucking watches, man. I don't even know how to get them. I don't know where to go to get them. I'm too intimidated by this whole process. I'm not gonna go to like a fine jewelry store, a watch store, go to the Diamond District. I don't know what to do. And that's where Gage Diamonds comes in, because now I can just scroll through all of their offerings, find it at my own time, my own pace, my own price range. If you do want to go, you can go to there's a showroom in Chicago. But the rest of us are going to just be online, do it from the comfort of our own home, and you can get all of this fine jewelry delivered right to your door. It's all safe. It's all insured. It's like anything else that you buy online. Don't have to worry. It's going to get there. The best part is there's two parts. I can't figure out what's better. I'll give you there's behind door A, you can finance your purchase for up to $10,000. No credit needed. In 24 hours, you can get approved to financing up to $10,000, where you can just pay it off as you go. Behind door B is a 20% discount when you go to gagediamonds.com/KFC, promo code KFC. Which door do you like better? You don't need to pick one, John. You get them both, John. You get them both. Door C has both A and B. You can finance it, and you get the 20% discount when you use promo code KFC.
You started saying numbers in the first one, and I've never
your brain.
shut off like I just shut off.
I did say door number A and door number B.
Like
and I kept saying it over
I
and over.
honestly, I couldn't. If it wasn't for your elation, I would have been asleep for the next week. I don't even know what just happened, dude. I am broken. It is crazy.
All because I said door number A?
Bro, I just shut off.
Your brain just like crossed wires. And
Like it came to the point where I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm doing a podcast right now." Yeah.
You like time travel back to Zach's chips. You're like, where am
Bro, that was great. I'm gonna might go to the doctor. That was crazy. I
I? I feel like I gave you like Alzheimer's on the spot
like I
or
just
something.
snapped.
Early
I was
onset
like,
dementia just
when
started.
the fuck did I come to the office?
Like you came out of a blackout.
Dude, I did it yesterday. I was on the phone with my mom, and I was laying on the couch, and she had a question, and then there was like a 10-second pause. And I was like, I just go, did I answer that? And she said, what are you talking about? I was like, did I say out loud the thing?
The thing.
Because I was like, because I answered you. But I like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I answered you. And she's like,
What did she say?
She's like, what are you talking? No,
Did
you
you
didn't
say-
say anything.
You were just silent.
And I was like, oh, like I very clearly answered you. It was just I didn't say it out loud. I would like.
Do you think
I'm dying. I don't
think
know
of it as
people.
fun.
I don't think people get it. I'm
No,
dying.
yeah,
I
definitely.
enjoy what you have left of me. It is not much longer.
I think all the time about like when I see parents. It's like Jar.
That's not a jar. I'm not doing it.
That's- yeah,
This
no,
is
you're
like
right.
it's just happening.
I see like old people. I see my parents. I see just old people, and I'm like, how am I gonna make it to that? Like 40 more years, 30 more years. Like I'm declining at a rapid rate.
At a incredibly rapid rate.
Dangerous.
Dude, unless
this shit plateaus soon, I'm dead in like a week.
and you have to start making so many changes, and I'm not gonna make those changes. Last night I had a Halloween last night. Right, I didn't even leave I went downstairs to get a pizza, but aside from that, I didn't leave like my
To split it with all the people at your party. Fat fuck.
Dude, I actually tweeted it. I'll read what
I know. I read it,
I will
and
read-
I was like, "This is not for effect. This is not exaggerated.
This is
just the menu."
I left things off because
Ugh.
other people would call me a liar. So yesterday I ate a shitload of candy. I had a bunch of high chews. Fucking,
I choose are disgusting.
did not good. I got a ton of them, and I had to eat them. And
Of course,
I started
naturally.
the day eating melted peanut butter cups. I showed you the picture of that and Tom Segura, which we're talking about with
Looked
Tom.
like
But I
fucking-
woke up just in a melted. I woke up in a melted mess. Threw the sheets right out. Brand new, like $300 sheets. Threw them.
God.
Literally, that was the first time they've been on my bed for 3 days. And then wait, where's this thing? So started the day eating candy. Then I got a pepperoni pizza and mozzarella sticks.
Oh, jeez.
Then I go to Wendy's spicy chicken. I left
no.
off my Dave's double bacon,
Oh no, that's a big boy burger.
fries, a frosty. Then I had Gatorade, which I have been drinking for a month. I finished it for the first time. Nick had this tweet where he said that he didn't realize he was going to get to the age where he has to cut Gatorade with water.
Yes.
And I just leave it in the fridge and I take hits of it. And I'm like, yeah. So it took me a month to drink this blue Gatorade, but I finished the Gatorade. I had cookies, Tate's, sour cream and onion Pringles. I said chips, Pringles, ice cream, not the Frosty, different ice cream. And then I laid down in bed and I was like, what the fuck? I have heartburn. And as I was laying there, I realized that like getting older is just living your life. And then when you get a minute, wondering why living your life is ruining your life. Like you just live it how you want to live it.
And then it's like, wait, why does my back hurt? It's like because you just fucking
because
did
I fell
this
asleep
thing.
on the couch for 3 hours.
Yes,
today.
because why'd you do that? Because I wanted to.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
The consequences are the problem. You don't realize. This is actually like an important thing that I realized like this weekend. Like you don't realize how consequence free you live your whole life.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like directly like I drank so I'm hungover. It's like yes, of course those are consequences. But like the big picture things where it's like you cannot continue to live this way because it will like end your life. It will be a drastic problem and or kill you. Where
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
get it.
you can't eat that way. You can't like go out. You can't like where it's like if you're lucky enough to live this way when you grow up, like you truly don't worry about a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, very small indirect things. Like if I do this crazy thing, I might like break my ankle. Like, yes. But overall, you can go where you want, do what you want, say what you want, eat what you want, drink what you want, fuck what you want, go to what school, get what job, like whatever. And it does not matter if it goes well, if it goes poorly, like you'll be fine. And then eventually you reach a point where you're like, I have to stop this because it's not going to work. And it's like, oh, I don't want to stop that.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I enjoy not having to answer to anything ever.
Right. Oh, it sucks.
Dude,
It's brutal.
I mean, you're
It's
kind
life.
of
It's
speaking
adulthood.
directly to me there for a
No,
little bit.
I'm
which-
talking about myself, bro. I'm
Dude,
speaking, man in the mirror right here. But that's the thing. It's all of us.
It's all, dude. I mean, I just had it with drinking,
And
with drinking, I drank. I started drinking at like 15, and you know how like sometimes you take too much edibles and you're like, whoa, you can never do that again.
Yeah.
I took too much edibles every time I drank
For like 15 years,
for
right?
20
I know.
years. And I was
I
like-
never
and
stopped.
then someone was like, dude, you have to stop.
Right.
And I'm like, oh.
Do I really?
So just
Like-
drink a regular amount and I'll be fine? Like, yeah, just drink a regular amount. And then like, oh,
Okay.
all right, fine, I'll do that.
It's funny. I mean, how little we want to change like anything, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't like you could never have fun again. It was like, just drink. And I was like,
Like,
all right,
like,
fine.
like you basically have to go on like a life diet, but the diet's really not that hard. You know, it's like just
Yeah.
have like one piece of cake instead of the whole thing, and it's like, oh, do I have to? But But man, there's a long time where you can just eat the whole cake.
Yeah.
And it doesn't affect you.
Just the entire fucking
Entire
thing.
confection, and it doesn't fucking matter. That's life. That's adulthood. The minute that's really people, like when you become an adult, is it a number thing? Is it a marriage thing? When you have kids, whatever. I don't think it's any of that. I think it's when you realize that you can't live how you want to live because there are consequences.
It's-
And I think that sounds silly and like juvenile and like, yeah, duh. But the first moment you put that into play is when you become an adult.
When
You're
you
like-
have to, when you realize living your life is ruining your life.
Yes, that's it. And that's why people kill themselves. All right, top fives. Brought to you by Gage Diamonds. Like I said, go to. That was all part of a ad read. Go to gagediamonds.com. That was one of the greatest ad reads of all time. Gagediamonds.com slash KFC.
We
had an
had
existential
an
crisis.
intervention and an existential
Yeah. crisis
crisis in the middle of an ad read, which then both of those things, the intervention and existential crisis, met in the middle to be a suicide pact. That was an ad read.
Listen,
What, Nick? What?
we might have to edit that one.
I don't know what to do.
Some of my favorite podcasts, some of my favorite shows, they change the mics, they put on music, the person changes. You know immediately when an ad comes, click, 15 seconds, 3 or 4 times, your ad read's done.
Bro, I was
never
doing
even
the
know.
ad read. I didn't realize we were in an ad read.
I didn't realize until we came out. I was like,
Yeah,
GageDiamonds.com.
Not only do we have an intervention and an existential crisis, I got Alzheimer's in the middle of it.
fuck this Zach ate his fucking chips. Go to gagediamonds.com slash KFC, promo code KFC, 20% off your purchase, and you can apply for financing. The worst candies, top 5, bottom 5, worst candies in honor of Halloween, because there's plenty of bad ones out there,
I
man.
think there's such a clear one. I hope. Do I get first pick or do you?
You can go first pick.
No, I want to see you go first pick.
Okay. I think it's clear. This is more of like a bodega candy than like your grocery store type candy. I think it's the undisputed champion of poverty candy, circus peanuts.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's why I knew you were gonna say it.
Okay.
Circus peanuts are
I don't even like. I'm sure I've seen. I know what they look like. I don't.
they are
I
deplorable.
couldn't tell you what they taste like.
They're
I'm
deplorable.
sure I've had one.
They're like
I've
look at
definitely
those
seen them.
things. They're just orange, and they're like what's crazy about them is that the concept isn't even good. Like, hey, we'll make them look like peanuts. It's like
The part of
why?
peanut you don't eat.
Yeah, right. We'll make them the shell. Look at that sweet potato flavored, sweet
Yeah.
sweet peanut shaped soft candy. That is the description. Sweet peanut shaped soft candy. And someone at like
And they're like, oh, they're gonna be peanut butter flavored, right? Like, oh,
no.
no.
They're gonna be
They're not gonna be-
peanut. They're gonna be
Why
sweet
would they be
peanuts.
peanut flavored?
Look at that. That is disgusting.
And you know it turns your shit orange.
Oh, absolutely. It tells your tongue, your shit, your spit. What
Yeah.
company makes this? Click the bag. Sathers or something. That's the really bootleg Sathers one. I mean that truly, if you've ever had a circus peanut.
Is this something that gets? Is this a popular Halloween candy?
No, this is just this is truly garbage. This is like in the city.
You get a whole box, 20
20
pounds for
we gotta
80
buy
bucks.
that. We gotta buy that. Spangler, 20-pound bulk. It's just like, what's funny is it looks like fucking packing peanuts.
They better
I hope
not-
it comes like that.
Better not come in a bag.
Absolutely. They better come like they're packing peanuts, but
fucking
they're just
loose in a cardboard box.
loose circus peanuts in a cardboard box. 20 pounds of it might be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I'm gonna make Jackie eat all of it. She has to eat 20 pounds. We're buying it right now. A bulk box of circus peanuts. This is like if you go, if you trick or treat like in the city and you hit the corner stores and the bodegas, they'll probably give these to you. Otherwise, no. I mean, no self-respecting suburban house is gonna buy circus peanuts. But
Actually buying this?
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
I mean, you probably need
Circus peanuts. What's your undisputed number one?
Whoppers.
Whoppers are fucking awful.
Like, it just bring up their name
Whoppers
makes
are
my
fucking awful.
gives me the chills and makes my nipples hard. If you're a candy and you fuck up my body like that in
Yep.
that fashion, fuck you. You're a piece of like you're trash. You're like no one. I don't even know where you buy Whoppers.
Yeah.
You're talking about those bodega trash candies. Like I can't buy one.
I've
I don't know.
only ever seen them in like the 2-pack of like Halloween, like give like when they give them out. You know what I mean?
If someone
Never
wasn't
seen it. Like,
if someone wasn't giving them to me for free, I wouldn't know where to acquire them.
Movie theaters?
They might have.
The bag is like tan colored, right? I'm picturing like a beige colored bag with brown writing.
Yeah. You're right. No, red
Right?
writing. It's red writing.
Yeah, red writing.
I think so. Maybe. You might be right. You might be right. There might be brown. I'm not entirely.
I
positive.
can't even. Yeah, but I mean the point is I can't even like Whoppers. I mean it's a terrible name and everything. Whoppers.
Red writing.
Red writing.
Yeah.
Whopper candy. Yeah, I mean that is just awful.
Favorite candy growing up.
This is yours?
Yeah.
Oh, you're despicable.
my
You know what
God.
is? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second.
They're malted.
Wait a minute. I might like these.
They're malted
Hang
milk
on.
balls. Oh, they're awful. Oh, my nipples. I can't stop.
I think I'm bad. I think I'm in because I like when I get milkshakes. If there's an option to get
hurts.
malted, I get malted.
Oh, my
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of like something that's like almost like a jawbreaker. That's like hard to. I was thinking of
Yeah, these are hard to eat.
No, they kind of melt on your tongue. You
No,
crack
they're
them and
garbage.
they melt.
Trash
these ones
candy. Trash candy.
I think I
trash
like
people.
these. I was thinking more of there's like a caramel one that's like like you can't chew them.
Milk
That's what I was
duds.
thinking. I was thinking of milk.
Milk
duds.
duds are delicious.
I don't think I like milk duds.
Milk duds are
I don't
good
think I have a
stuff.
problem with the milk dud taste. I think I have a problem with the milk dud like
you
consuming
let
them.
that shit melt in your mouth for a bit.
Yeah,
oh, milk
ugh.
duds fucking fuck.
No, milk duds what I was thinking of because it's like it's too much for me. I can't my mouth gets like stuck together. It's ridiculous.
It is crazy. It's crazy.
Whoppers, I don't have a problem with, but I'm also not gonna just like sometimes. Here's what people need to realize in this world. Sometimes you're a poor. Sometimes you're a poor.
Yeah, sometimes
Jeff
you just marry the
Bezos
rich.
sometimes is a poor. Like
Oh, you're saying you're like
everybody's got some dirt ball in them.
Yeah.
Everyone's got some white trash in them. I like above ground pools. I could be so rich. I will get an in-ground pool, but I'll be like, I wish this was an above-ground pool because I like above-ground pools.
Don't get me wrong, I won't have one.
No, I have a reputation to uphold. But like, if you can I like Whoppers. It's also a trash candy.
Yeah.
So that's you're allowed to do that. My number 2 pick is Mary Jane's.
Oh my god.
It's-
Those with a squirrel on them, right?
It's thanks.
Yes.
Well, no, it's a I don't know what it is.
I
No,
think
it's just a little girl. It's a little Mary Jane.
What's the one with a squirrel?
Squirrel candy. Let me see.
There's a candy with a squirrel on. I mean, Mary Jane's a great pick. There is I could have sworn there's a
They look the same. They look the same. That's why. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah.
Because it's a brown like rectangle. Squirrel nut zippers.
Yeah, those are
That sounds racist to me. Like down south we have the nut zippers.
those are
Little squirrel nut zippers. You know what I'm talking about?
any kind of candy like this is just like a candy where you can't even fucking like you can't even get the wrapper off. Like you're agreeing you're gonna eat paper.
This is chewy peanut caramel. Is squirrel nut zippers, which I had never seen until right now. They're Necco though. Mary Jane's are molasses. Okay, if you are eating molasses outside of the 1700s in the colonial America, you are despicable. It's peanut butter molasses. Unless this is part of the triangle trade, I don't want to fucking see it. If you give me Mary Jane's at Halloween, like take this back to fucking the 13 colonies, you broke bitch. Give me a fucking break.
All right. My number 2 is going to be Smarties.
Great one. I would have had it on my list eventually. I would have maybe took it next.
Smarties, a great pick by me.
Smarties like,
Garbage.
let me take a stick of chalk and chop it up into little pieces and then wrap it up and you eat the chalk.
But do you remember when smoking Smarties?
Yeah, those were cool.
You want to smoke a Smartie?
Yeah, those were cool.
Dude, I feel like that's where educating the youth on those. Do you remember smoking Smarties?
You had them too, Paps?
Yeah,
Wow.
I used to smoke Smarties.
Where's the kid? You find the kid. There was one particular kid who was like the face of smoking Smarties.
Smoking Smarties.
Hey, you want to smoke a Smartie?
Is that Fox? That's funny. Yeah, but you know why? Because the wrappers were just like filled with fucking dust and shit.
Yeah.
It was a dusty ass candy.
Bro, any candy that you could smoke or drink
Well,
or whatever.
the candy cigarettes
Candy
were
cigarette.
the coolest things in the world. The worst candy ever. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shitty gum wrapped in like a paper cylinder. But you get that first puff, and it was like, I'm the fucking man. When you did a candy cigarette, did you do 2 fingers or did you hold it like a joint?
I did too.
Yeah, like a lady, like a fucking pussy, just like.
That's how you fucking drag, man. The Smarties, yeah, Smarties are garbage. That's also what they used to. There was, what was it? Actually, no. I'm gonna say this because it's gonna be my next pick.
Okay.
But I don't really know if it's a Halloween candy. It could be a Halloween
Yeah,
candy. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the strawberry candies that are wrapped in strawberry wrappers.
Oh yeah, the grandma candy.
Bracks. Those are.
I think those get a bad rep. I think those are good candies. I think those are underrated candies.
Oh my god.
Like
You and my fucking grandmother, who's been
Yeah.
dead for 30 years,
if you bring me to
can
your
have that
grandma's house,
take.
me and her will fuck these up.
Oh,
We'll fuck them up, man.
I see that. These are served to you exclusively in a dish.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
have to come out of a dish.
Yeah, presentation.
And they are just.
It's a great
awful.
presentation. It's like, oh, look at this plating here. This is fantastic.
Oh, this is. If you are under the age of 116, you cannot have Brax strawberry candies. You despicable broke bitch.
All right, number 3, fun dips.
Just the powder.
You
where
just lick
lick
it
the
and you
stick
stick
and you put it in.
and then
Awful.
you fucking suck it off.
Awful.
And then the stick itself is awful.
You're drooling on it, basically.
It's just like I'm spitting this bag and
Terrible.
mix up like a plaster and then scoop this off. Fun dip, a garbage
Terrible.
candy. But I did used to watch kids snort it before hockey.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel like pixie sticks and all that shit.
Pixie sticks also got snorted. Yep.
Anything that was in powder form.
I didn't
We
even
just-
understand. I would watch kids snort this. And I guess this speaks to like the town I grew up in. Like I didn't even realize snorting things was a thing. Like I wasn't old enough to realize like cocaine existed.
Right, you had like 8-year-olds being like,
I was just like
chopping it up with a
like,
credit
trying,
card.
like I got my dad's business card. Give me a tough second period out there, boys. Gotta get up.
They get out the house key and they're fucking doing it off their
Like,
fucking.
what are you lunatics doing?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna switch like genres of candy here. I'm gonna go with a form of gum. This is a gum that you only get at Halloween, and it's Double Bubble in the blue and yellow wrapper.
Bro, if you're not actively sitting on a baseball bench, you have no business.
Right, and even then, it's like we're doing this because we're on. And even then, it's Bazooka, really.
Yeah.
You should be rocking Bazooka. But, you know, you can go with the Double Bubble. Double Bubble, every single piece of it was created in 1806. Like, every single
Bro,
one.
I have a bag of it on my desk right now.
It was, no, it's from a factory in the 1800s.
No, but I'm just saying I have a
Right,
bag.
right.
Because,
And it was-
people
it was
treat my
made-
desk like a trash can. And people, like, it's not mine. Someone just put a full bag of Double Bubble on my desk.
Because people treat my. I mean, they really just come by and they're just like.
It's
Right on
I
John's
don't
desk.
blame them. It's what it looks like. But like, I came in and just and like, I think people come and eat it and then they'll take a piece of gum and they'll just crinkle it up. Like I have a bag of Double Bubble with a bunch of Double Bubble wrappers sitting on my desk right now. None of it's mine. That is the respect I command in this office. I think I have a sweatshirt that says employee number 5 and a desk that says get this intern the fuck out of here.
Man, that's great. Double Bubble though. I think like they made one batch of it in the 1800s and then like they shut the factory down, and we've just been living off that 200-year-old batch the whole time. Oh, disgusting.
This is easy. Number 4, easy peasy. It's adult Smarties, which makes me even worse. So there should have been a higher pick. Necco wafers.
Oh yeah.
Necco wafers.
Yeah.
Garbage.
At least Smarties had like a name and like. They're you know what these are very reminiscent of?
You know what's what they're both things are so nondescript, both words to describe like both words that they're called, that you have to use them both.
Yeah.
Like you can't just call them wafers. They're not like
Right.
Necco is the brand.
Right.
Like
Yeah. So
like,
technically, they're probably just like sugar wafers. I
it's,
bet.
yeah, it's like but they're like, oh, we gotta call them Necco.
How about
wafers.
this? Don't look this up. Don't look this up, Mike. Describe to me a Necco wafer. Like,
Can't.
what is it?
Can't.
It's just
It's
it's
a-
unto itself.
It's
its own thing.
worse version of the body of Christ.
Yeah.
Like I get more
it-
excited to eat communion than I do
Yeah, these
a
right
Necco
here.
wafer.
Where are Necco wafers? That's all right. Sorry. Yeah, I mean,
Also, that's just because it's been 45 minutes since I ate and I'm hungry.
if you had to tell me like what is a Necco wafer, I'd be like, it's a Necco wafer. Or I'd be like, it's like Smarties, and they'd be like, what's Smarties? It's like a Necco wafer.
yeah.
It's like it's just like they took sugar chalk. They took sugar chalk and they like smashed it together until it became a dense like pebble.
Uh-huh.
That's not
and
candy.
it's gonna become fucking chalkish in your mouth.
Yeah, you're gonna
It's
eat
not gonna
eat
be,
sugar,
no,
eat
no
chalk.
part of it's gonna be good.
You know what it is? It's the sugar, corn syrup, gelatin, vegetable. I mean, yeah, it's just nothing. It's the Valentine's Day hearts.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, but at least those have like the kiss me. Like there's some tradition to it, and they look like a thing. That's like almost garnish on Valentine's Day. You know? Oh, they have flavors.
Yeah, right. Look at God. They just look fucking gross.
Can I just really quickly throw out my last pick then? Number 5.
Yeah.
Licorice, black licorice
Good
of any
choice.
kind. It's like, here, let me melt down this black tar and put like some pepper on it or something. Look at anything, any candy that is black, like your dark soul, is not a candy to be relished and enjoyed. Look at how dark these things are. They look like chunks of pavement off the street. They look like what we ever see when they do like a 2020 like we poured out this bottle of 2-liter soda and we like boiled it down to see what comes of it. Licorice. That's what
Yeah,
comes of it.
yeah, you're
It
right
looks like
there.
the byproduct of scientific experiments. Look at that. Look at that. Look how black the Twizzlers are. Ah, looks like power lines. It looks like you're eating extension cords.
Oh my God. it
Looks like
is
you're eating
horrifying.
power
That's
cords.
a nightmare. It looks like something when like the demon gets killed. and
Yes.
it's just kind of like.
Or-
it
or-
looks like
that comes out of your mouth when you're like poisoned or something in the horror movie.
it looks like what Stellan Skarsgård is brought back to life in.
Who?
Stellan Skarsgård.
Who's that?
Dune?
Oh, yes. Yes, the
Yeah.
guy when he goes in that tub.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't believe you remember the names of people from Dune.
Oh no, Stellan. That's his real name.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what.
It's Alexander and Bill Skarsgård.
Right, I knew that guy. Yeah, it's just disgusting.
He's also the director in Entourage and like the professor in Good Will Hunting.
Yes,
very
and
famous.
He was in
actor.
one of the Exorcists. Yeah, he's in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Can you
He's Stellan Skarsgård.
can you Google blackjack gum? This is the only thing that I ever had that
I'm
was
so
like,
embarrassed. I went with Entourage first. And then Good Will Hunting.
Is this what I was talking about blackjack? Yes.
Oh God.
So I used to go.
This gum looks racist.
Yes.
If that gum
this gum
could
looks like
speak,
it,
it would say slurs nonstop.
if that gum could speak, it would
Looks-
say,
oh,
"Boy."
Oh wow, hang on a second.
It might
This
actually
gum
be
is
racist.
anti-Semitic.
Yeah, that looks like a Hitler Youth.
That's a Hitler Youth right
Yeah.
there. That's a Hitler Youth.
Well, it's entirely
at that
possible
kid.
because I.
That kid.
What is like the quotes that are saying like when he's got the thing around his neck? What does that say?
Jews control the weather?
Good old fashioned flavor.
We must exterminate them. Oh my god. When I used to go visit my dad's dad, my grandfather who lived in Meadville, Pennsylvania, which is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. This gum and the sticks of it, they're not open. There's none open in here. The sticks of it are black. And I thought that looked cool. I didn't like the flavor of licorice at all, but I just remember like being like, there's black bubble gum. That's pretty cool. Cause like
This is all
that's so racist.
So racist.
Look at that. Hey, licorice.
Oh my God.
That blackjack gum kid, his parents and maybe him for sure
This
own
is
people.
so fucked up. This should be. I'm not in favor of book burning, but it should be illegal to Google blackjack gum on the internet.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able
Look at
to
that.
see
Look at that.
That kid That's
Look, he's ready to beat some black people with that bat. This is crazy.
Liam Neeson's favorite gum.
Yo, this gum, you go to a clan meeting, they're all just chomping away, blowing bubbles with blackjack. But the reason this also jumped out at me, click the 3-pack there. Because there was also a flavor of clove for the Necco wafer. What the fuck flavor is clove?
Like a clove cigarette?
That's the only time I've known clove, which
Yeah, man.
does taste good to smoke as a cigarette.
Yeah.
But not to eat as like a candy. What is clove candy?
The
It's
world's
like a
most powerful.
spice.
It's a spice? Yeah. Does it subtly sweet? Yeah, it's got to be sweet, obviously. But yeah, Necco, the list, the reason I said licorice is because one of the flavors of Necco wafers was licorice. And they have wintergreen, and they have all these other. Go back to that. Go back to the Necco wafer flavors. Just Google that. Because that list has got to suck. I mean, when you're doing candies and you have mint flavor, it's like, no, dude. Chocolate, fine. Lime, orange, cinnamon, lemon, licorice, and clove.
There are
What is-
half of these are acceptable flavors.
You could do chocolate, kind of. You can do lemon lime for sure. Those candies are supposed to be like sour, I think, instead. You can even do cinnamon because that's like hot, you know? It's almost like a.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of cinnamon candy.
No.
Cinnamon gum, I think you can do. Cinnamon candy, I don't think you can.
Yeah, orange.
Red
I don't
Hots?
think you can do. Oh, I don't like any of the spicy like hot warheads. No, lemon warheads. Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Hot warheads. No. Big red gum. No. Hot red hots. No. Hot tamales. No. All that. No way. But I recognize that it is a thing. We just rattled off 5 or 6 of them,
Yeah,
so you can have that as a flavor. Licorice, clove, out. Wintergreen, out. And I don't even know what orange means. Like like a creamsicle or just like orange, like
Orange.
a taste like
I'm
citrusy.
okay with orange. I'm okay with
I guess you should have orange, lime, and lemon be your only flavors, really. And this
Yeah.
should be like a Starburst type of thing. A chewy, crumbly chalk Starburst is what this should be. And instead they have clove.
my last one is dots.
I like dots.
You like dots?
Because of the
They're milk
presentation.
duds.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. I thought you meant paper dot, like candy. Like
Oh,
on the
God.
strips.
No, that's good. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'll take those ones.
Yeah, I love those.
What are you, nuts?
Because of
That's like
oh,
eating a
those
lot-
are terrible. Dots are absolutely despicable.
No, I'm changing to the paper dots. You're right. That's paper dots are.
What are they actually called?
I think they're called paper dots.
Paper dots.
Yeah, these are.
Oh,
Candy
look
buttons.
at that. What?
Candy
Candy
buttons.
They are. Look at that. Look how bright those colors are. I loved
You
those.
just, it's like,
You
we,
eat-
we
you
talk
eat-
about
you
you
eat-
eat so much paper.
You eat a ream of paper.
It's like
you eat the whole fucking thing.
This is like one of those things like with people who like eat the legs of a lobster because there's meat in them, and you like kind of like bite. And,
Uh-huh.
like, suck
Oh,
on
yeah,
your-
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, dude, just get another lobster. like if you're that, like, just get another one. You're gonna work.
All right, Silver Spoon.
You're
Just get another lobster.
You're gonna work that hard for some lobster. Just get another lobster. You'll save yourself time. Like if you're getting paid by the hour,
You'll make enough.
you'll
to
make
fucking
enough to fucking just get another lobster.
Get back to work. Stop sucking on the legs. You'll make enough in that next hour to get another fucking lobster. I used to get these at like the movie rental store, like a Hollywood Video or a Blockbuster. So I like associate it with that. And yeah, you just rip those little chunks of sugar. It's just straight up sugar. But there would always be like a little bit of paper, and you always just ate
You eat so much
Tons and
paper.
tons of
You like these long strip, like you get stuck in it, like you peel it.
tons. Disgusting. That's it, right?
That's it.
That's a despicable list of candy. That is deplorable.
Yeah. It's,
If you eat those,
I mean, I'd eat it all.
terrible.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. All right. Voicemails today are brought to you by HelloFresh. Now, we want to talk about some
Got my
quality
Hello
food.
Fresh.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna figure it out right now. I actually have not taken it out of the box just yet.
We go from disgusting food to the highest of quality food, the freshest of food, the nicest presentation of food. HelloFresh comes in a neat, nice box. What do we got, Johnny?
Yeah. Steakhouse style pork chops
What?
for starters.
That's nice and thick.
Yeah, and then pork, chili, and cheese stuffed poblano peppers. Oh, spicy.
That's almost too hot for me.
No, it's gonna be delicious.
Making my
And
tongue
then
burn already, just thinking about it.
salmon limon with some couscous, Italian herbs, and zucchini ribbon.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I don't fuck around no more.
Wait, what?
I don't fuck around
What's-
no more.
What's the side dishes on the pork chops?
pork chops, green beans, and potatoes, I believe. Green beans. Yep. Creamy pan sauce, roasted potatoes, and lemony green beans.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, it's fucking good, man.
Lemony
Fucking good.
green beans with some creamy
I can't
potatoes.
stress. No, this is the easiest ad read that we ever do. This is so
Yep.
good. It's like on Sunday nights, sometimes Monday morning, depends on how the deliveries go. When I hear that buzz, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my
It's here.
next week's worth of meals that are gonna take me a grand total of an hour and a half to cook, and it costs you like $65.
Right now, is it promo code KFC 10? No, it's not. Is it promo code KFC 12? No, it's not. It's promo code KFC 14 because you get 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
3 free gifts?
I don't even know what the gifts might be. Let's find out what the gifts could possibly be. When you go to HelloFresh.com/KFC14 and then use promo code KFC14, you get 14 free meals.
Which are 28 free meals because they come
Because
in
I got
two.
the 2, so you're getting almost 30 meals, which is going to save you $1,000. It's a $1,000 gift code.
It's about $1,000.
It's the best deal we do. It's 30% off, 30% discounted from grocery prices regularly, and then you get the 14 free
I
meals.
live across the street from a grocery store. It's
And you just
cheaper
have
to
it
get
delivered.
this delivered.
Yeah, because you can't beat the value.
Yeah.
And it comes small enough. You can get for 2 or for a family for 4. So you can get the portions controlled. Because if you go to the grocery store, it's like you want to buy pork chops. You're buying like a fucking fat sack of pork chops. Like I don't want to cook all this and then leave it for leftovers. But if I don't cook it, it goes bad. I can't not buy it because it all comes in one big package. So sometimes cooking for just yourself or 2 people is tough. So you might as well just do something like HelloFresh that's designed for the 2 people. It also comes in the pre-packaged and pre-portioned bags and boxes and shit, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, how much do I use? Or again, you buy like I want to make chicken cutlets one night, right? So I go buy the breadcrumbs. Now I have this fucking canister of breadcrumbs for the next 5 years.
I get panko.
Panko.
I get
Crusted.
panko many a time,
Yep.
but I don't get a full fucking.
You don't
box
need
of
it
I
the
just
whole
get
time.
What I need.
Because for that panko crusted salmon or chicken or whatever. That's the other thing too. You go through the menu and they have everything from classics to a little more exotic, different diets, different types, different places in the world, and that's all in their marketplace that has breakfast snacks. They have they have a little Pillsbury pumpkin cookie dough right now
Whoa.
for their seasonal snack dessert. So you customize your order. It gets sent every single week, every couple weeks, whatever your frequency and amount is.
I'm a weeky boy.
And you can
I
go
think it's always
and
a
you
week.
can get 14 meals off for 14 meals for free when you go to HelloFresh.com/KFC14, promo code KFC14, get the 14 free meals and the 3 gifts. I'm reading here to see like what the gifts might be, and I don't know.
I think it's you can just gift a box to somebody.
Oh, you think so?
I get those sometimes.
Cool. Interesting. Yeah. Amazing. So check it out.
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Optimus. I've got a friend that jerks off in the shower at college. Should he be ashamed of that, or is he all good? Thanks.
I don't know why he was filming his peanut butter crackers.
He said he wants to remain anonymous.
So he just filmed his peanut butter crackers. I think that's the more interesting, intriguing part of this. Jerking off in the shower.
Well, in the shower.
I mean, it's tale
guess
as old
in
as
college-
time. That's why there's the fucking joke every year that you're clogging the drains
Yeah,
because everyone's jerking off in the
Everyone
shower.
will fall for it every year.
Every year there's.
until the end of time.
Can I actually tell you, one day I want to write a book, right? And I've thought about this before, like all of the different things, all of the little elements I want to like include in the book. I don't want to write the book. I want someone else to write the book, and I want to include this, and this. And the yearly people falling for. Are we good, Jackie? Yeah. Okay. The yearly people falling for the jerking off in the showers prank is like an important lesson almost. Like it made me realize on the internet that you can't be like the I'm too cool guy where it's like I already know that joke because there's a whole wave of college kids who think it's really, really funny.
Right,
So like
right.
you got to acknowledge that you know this joke already. You know that it's a prank, a hoax, or whatever, but you can't be too good for it. You know, there are jokes that we've done when same thing with stand up and sit down to wipe.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things where everybody has their moment where they learn it. The 10,000 ducks, horse-sized duck, duck-sized horse thing. And they think it's the first time ever, and they want their favorite bloggers podcasters to talk about it. And if we're just like, no, we already did that, that's lame, you know? But there's a whole crop of people who know it's a hoax. So you have to like acknowledge both sides of it. And that made me realize like, you have to always post and you have to always do the yearly things. And there's shit that pops up every year. Sex Island and remember all those things like every year we're gonna blog about this, but there's always new people finding it. So yeah, the fact that there's a crop of college kids every year who see a note that says please stop jerking off in the showers because it's clogging the drains, they think it's the funniest thing.
The audacity you have to think you're dropping loads that clog drains. You're dropping loads that can't even impregnate fertile women. You think you're clogging drains? Get the fuck out of here.
Your cum is made of fucking like Bush Light and like shitty weed and mozzarella sticks from your calf. Okay, your cum is like piss. Okay, your pee is thicker than your cum when you're in college. It ain't clogging shit.
If you went to a fertility doctor, he'd think you have a problem until he realized you're just a college student. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you become a man, you'll have some fucking.
If you go to a fertility,
when you become a man, you'll get some blue cheese. Until then, you just got ranch, bro.
You go to a fertility doctor and they say, no, we need a sperm sample, not a urine sample. And you're like, no, I did. I just came in the cup. Disgusting cum. Can you believe that there are college girls who swallow college cum? Oh. Swallowing the cum of a college guy, I would rather drink like sewer water. I think I'd rather him pee. If I was a girl, I'd be like, just pee in my mouth. Just skip the cum. It's disgusting. It's just like Cheetos.
All you've had is fucking pizza and Doritos and
things cooked on George Foreman grills. Oh. Not me, like my refined palate at the age of 36. My cum is delectable.
I'm having steakhouse pork chops and lemony fucking green beans tonight. Yo, welcome for the loads, ladies.
But all of this is to say that like jerking off in the shower in college is like almost like better than like jerking off in front of your roommates and shit.
Bro, see, I skipped like a formative step in my college experience because even my freshman year, like the day I was like a regular college student for a day, where it was like, okay, I'm moving into college. I got like a freshman dorm, and I wasn't regular. I got a single. So I even as a freshman, I just had a single room myself. So I never had to worry about like, oh, how am I gonna jerk off?
I mean, getting home from like class when the room was empty.
Yeah. Like, oh,
yes.
It's like hearing that fucking that hotel door lock behind you.
Yes.
Like, oh God, I got nothing gets me hard in a Pavlovian fashion like a hotel door.
Yeah, that
I'm like,
clank.
Oh, I might get hard right now thinking.
You have that heavy door clank, and then like you hear like the air conditioner tick on.
Yeah,
and it's like a little dry air. In
yeah.
Oh yeah, you look over, you see.
I'm like fucking playing with myself. Yeah, no, keep going, Kev. Keep going.
You see, let's see if I can get John to come. You see the soap wrapped up in the little bar.
I like how people can't see my hands, so they don't know what I'm doing. Luckily, Kevin can.
He's jerking off. He's jerking off, guys. But yeah, like going to the bathroom, going to the shower, probably better. The only thing that's a little weird about that is that like you didn't have like floor to ceiling barriers. So like if you're coming,
you saw dudes make their own toes curl.
Yeah. You're seeing toes curl and squids fly.
Just fucking like,
you know?
stand up like, yeah!
You just hear like a little noise and then a splat and see a toe curl.
Have you ever made your toes curl? Have you ever had your toes curl?
I don't think I do
that.
I've gotten cramps in like my calves before and shit.
Oh, you get it. It's a cramp response.
Yeah,
it's like when I cramp my forearm like that. Like
right.
It's not out of ecstasy. It's out of lack of hydration.
Yeah, I know potassium. Yeah, definitely. I don't have enough ingredients, enough like vitamins in my body. Yeah,
it'll make your toes curl. Yeah, right.
I got gout. I can't even curl my toes if I wanted to. But
at least my keys aren't on a lanyard. So
yeah, that's like this is a kid who's just backed up at college, and he's like trying to tell his buddy, "You're lame for jerking off in the shower," and it's like. I think jerking off in the shower is the most civilized thing we do. Just
I don't do that shit.
I know because you're an animal.
Yeah.
Just wash it down, wash it away. John wants to blast off on his own stomach. I don't know. To me, it's the cleanest way. And just point it at the drain and no evidence. It's all gone. CSI ain't no shit.
Yeah, I told you it's one of my. I'm sure it was a million times, but one of my favorite jokes. Was a friend told a girlfriend not to slip in the shower because she'll get pregnant. And I always thought that was. He's like, "Can I shower in here?" He's like, "Yeah, just don't fall, you'll get pregnant."
It's amazing. So good. So good. So peanut butter cracker man, you know, learn how to jerk off, you little bitch.
KFC here. It's Tom Ace. Yeah. Tom Ace.
We're doing
And
Ace Ventura
I was hoping that you could show Potcake Puppy Palace because we're flying thousands of dogs from the Bahamas to Canada every year. Help us out.
We're not doing video voicemails anymore.
Video voicemails, 2021 to 2021.
That just got canceled.
What was that? What was that?
The end of video voicemails.
What was that?
What was that?
That dude just thought.
What company am I definitely not shouting at right now? Puppy Palace?
Puppy Palace, was it?
They fly dogs? They say fly dogs to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
To the Bahamas to Canada? Why? What are you doing to the dogs in Canada, bro?
Puppy Palace.
I got it.
They fly. Pot Cake Puppy Palace? Does this dude own this company or something? I don't want to do this. I don't want to like make fun of it. Dude, that voicemail stunk.
Yo, here's
Like,
the
I don't want to
thing.
make fun of it. That was bad.
Here's the thing.
This isn't fun. This is the fun part of the show for me. Making fun of not funny people. Come on, man.
You know what's a shame is that you could use video voicemails in a way to maybe get like your company out there or like you know, promote some shit if you did it in like a funny, clever way. But now I have to officially ban any sort of self-promotion on video voicemails because of the Tom Ace guy. I mean, do you know how bad this looks for anybody who's like not 100 years old and doesn't know it? Do you know, have you ever seen Ace Ventura, Jackie?
Oh,
Do you have any idea what that even
I
means?
didn't even realize he was doing
That was Tom Ace is like what his when he goes undercover at the party with the rich guy in Ace Ventura. He's like, Ace, Tom Ace is my name, and all that.
Oh, I don't
was Ace
remember.
Ventura.
It was
That was
so...
a dude doing an impression of a 30-year-old movie to promote his puppy movie.
Is it his?
company.
Because I don't see him anywhere. This is. I am going to give.
Next up.
I'll give one free piece of advice to the Potcake Puppy Palace. It seems like you're doing good work, and that's why I'm not being meaner. But have a new person who's forward facing.
Yeah. Get a new founder if that's possible. Undo him founding the company.
You can just hire someone else to be the face of the company. Come on, man. Like I didn't want to do any of this.
That was so bad.
I don't want to do any of this. Potcake Puppy Palace, fucking keep doing good stuff. Stop sending voicemails.
I might hijack that and make a T-shirt that says "Potcake Puppy Palace."
Wait, before we go any further, I just scratched my head. I remembered something. I have a skin tag on my head now. I thought it was.
Let's see it.
No, it's not. Wait, I can't find it. Here it is. It's like it's right here. Can you see it there? I can feel it.
Stop moving. Yo, yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been in the fucking.
Wash your fucking scalp, dude.
Why? That's what skin tag? No.
I'm gonna take a picture and show you what it looks like. This is like it's like a fucking giant like pimple basically.
Really? Oh, if it's a pimple, that's a good thing.
Yeah, like you could just pop this thing basically.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was trying to pull it the other
You
day.
know what I was thinking about?
Like, I could always feel it when I
you
shampoo.
could have like an ingrown hair. It could be something.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. I thought it was like stuck to me. Like
you want me to pop it?
I don't think you can. If you can, sure.
Let's try this.
No.
Hold on, get a camera close up in there.
Let me know when. Oh,
That's not Pabs. Pabs, you got the shot?
I got it.
You got it?
No, it's not poppable. I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's like like I gotta. Cause I was pulling on it in the shower, and I was like, if I rip this out, I'm gonna rip out like my
tuft of hair
in my head.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna
scalp yourself.
Like I was just gonna pull it out.
Well, you. I thought about this the other day. You don't wash behind your ears?
Nope.
Oh, To me, that's one of like I get out of the shower, I like rub the back of my ears to make sure that it's like clean because it just feels like your hair and your skin and your face. How about this? This should be. I hope this is a 100% uniform answer here. Are your ears a part of your face or your head?
Head.
Head.
Okay, good. Someone's trying to say face. Like no, it's very
me
much.
see.
Right. You gotta clean. Like that's what.
Nope.
It's disgusting.
And I told you, I tweeted at you and Whitney the other day that I had fucking washed my face. And
Yeah, but you got to get 10 years of fucking gunk out of your skin.
Fine. If someone wants to send me a detailed, if someone who is like a certified skin doctor, dermatologist they call him, if someone wants to send me all the ingredients for what I need to have perfect skin, I will start a skincare routine. That's a promise. I have like nothing but time these days. Like I just do whatever I want, whenever I want.
I hate your guts.
I have enough time to start a skincare routine. Hit me up. I will do it. I will for real do it. Do we have any advertisers who do this kind of thing? Someone said, like, I don't want a fucking little pussy skincare routine. Like, you do this one thing a day. I want a fucking detailed, like, impossibly long. Like, I want a morning routine. I want a night routine. I want what I'm supposed to do in the shower. I want, like, my day, most of what I might do per day to be
my life consumed by washing my face.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time to make up for it. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I go so black and white with things. I either don't do it at all or I do it nonstop. I want 80% of my day to be spent washing my hands on my face. Give me that routine.
Or last one, right? This is the third? Yeah.
Also, we got this, but we did have a skincare thing.
We talked about coming on faces too much and we lost it. Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened? We don't have to cut this.
No.
Yeah, we had a skincare.
We'll also have wood soon. So
Yeah, we had a skincare routine thing that we got cut. They fired us because
talked about coming on the face.
Too much cum on faces. Whatever, worth it.
What's up, guys? Kevin, John, Jackie, Zach, Nick, Mike. Anyone else? I can't remember. I feel like I'm like Mark Wahlberg. Blah, blah. But
nice house.
So I got a quick little ammo.
It's echoing. You know you're in a nice house. You're
a couple months ago, my mom got diagnosed with a bad form of cancer.
Fuck yeah.
She's gonna be all right.
What am I supposed to do?
She's gonna be all
Maybe.
right.
Check back.
Bad.
But
Right.
What do you say?
She goes, she'll be all right.
Yikes.
Check back.
So the first thing she says to me when she gets into the hospital is, Jake, I really hope you're using this to help pick up girls. Like, what? Who the fuck says that? One.
A down ass
What a
mom.
fucking guy in that
Yeah,
moment,
fuck yeah, it's
literally.
right.
But I mean, that was awesome. But am I the asshole for using that? Like, yikes. I feel dirty as shit. I'm
Not
gonna
with
lie.
the
I've used
blessing.
it.
Bro, I don't.
It works.
Not with the blessing.
But
It's not. What?
There's no way that works. If a girl told me that like her family had cancer and I just started dating her, I would like leave immediately.
See, but it's not dating. It's like
He's
it's
trying to
hooking
get
up.
laid.
It's like a
Yeah.
sympathy hookup. I think it is. It's a very. I can't do it. I'm not someone who has the ability to use something like that in a. No. It's not. It's
I'm
not
John with my moral.
it's not that I'm not above it. I'm below it. I'm way beneath it. I'm 6 feet under it.
No, you definitely use this. Definitely could use this easy.
But I just I don't have.
Here's the thing.
I don't have the game to pull
No,
it
no, no.
off.
You don't like use this. It's just like part of your. You know, if you're just talking to her and she's like, oh, like what do you got? Like what do you got this week? It's like, oh, you know, like I got a big day at work and then I got to go visit my mom. Sloan Kettering for a little bit and. She's like, oh, what? You know what I mean? She's like, you just gotta
I
slide
see.
it in.
Slowly, like I'm tired today. I was talking with my mama all that. last
Right.
night.
I'm just like my head hurts because I've just been so giving and caring.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to take care of my mom.
Starting to feel like I was walking into a hotel room over here.
But more importantly, it's about the mom who's like, go do it, baby. Like, go use it.
Yeah.
Like any
That's a fucking mom.
yeah,
right there.
that mom's like gonna be like, use this to get out of your tests at school. Use this to cut out of work early. Use this to fuck girls.
Which is
like,
something we always feel guilty about, but like most people are similar.
Would give
like,
the
of cour-
blessing,
I'd be
right?
like, of course.
Yes.
Like if I had grandkids, like of course I'm gonna die 50 times. I want to
Use
die
me.
when
Use
you don't
me.
want to go to lunch with a
Yeah.
friend. Like don't
The
just
simplest
use
of
me for
things.
fucking college finals.
No.
Use my fucking body like
Like a whore. Like a fucking little $5 whore on the corner. Use me as you please.
I'm just a hole, sir.
Absolutely, man. There's a couple things like
but
that.
don't fuck me.
Oh,
Well, you fuck me. I don't
same
care.
thing with chicks. Every girl is like, I hate bridal showers. And yet, when you become a bride, you do it too.
Yeah.
Stop fucking doing them. All of these things where it's like you agree or like I want it this way, but I won't. Like, but I can't do it. You know. Well, yes, you can because you would want it that way. They want it that way. Everybody wants it that way. Cue the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
It's if your mom. But I will say, until your mom gives you that blessing, I don't know. If you believe in karma and all that shit, it's not. It's not that I believe in karma. It says that if you try to use this when your mom has not given the blessing, you probably won't do it as like, you won't execute as well.
Yeah, right.
You got to go in knowing you've got the blessing, because then you're going to drop it in perfectly, and then you're going to get some cancer
But also, I'd
sex.
use that shit anyway.
Ain't no sex like cancer sex, man. I mean, when I say cancer sex, I mean guilty when you've guilted someone into sex with cancer. Because when you have sex on cancer, that probably sucks.
Probably have cum that tastes like a college kid.
Yo, cancer patients have literally radioactive cum, and it's better than college kids.
And I'd rather taste that than a freshman at SUNY Oswego.
All right, interview time. Let's go. Tom motherfucking Segura is on KFC Radio. It's brought to you by Nectar Sunglasses. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna see Tommy's baby blues. He's got some.
Tom was looking
eyes
hot
were
today.
Popping, yeah. Tom's eyes were popping. So he should not rock the Nectar Sunglasses. But you know, if you're ugly, Nectar Sunglasses.
Cover half your
you got
face.
Terrible eyes.
Cover
Nectar
half your
Sunglasses.
eyes.
Yeah, you want to cover
both
up-
your eyes even.
Right? Nectar Sunglasses could be for good-looking people like Jeremy Cohen who want to accessorize and look cool and look sharp. You pop on the Nectar Sunglasses, it's like, bam, now I'm cool. Could also be for ugly people where it's like, hey, I'm ugly, bam, less ugly. So Nectar is very, very versatile. Not only do they have the sunglasses, they also have the eyeglasses, which my esteemed colleague, John Feidelberg, that fat fuck, sat on and broke.
Did.
I literally said last week on the episode, I said, I'm going to become a glasses guy now because I got so many compliments when I was wearing the blue light filtering. And then partially my fault. I don't know how, like, why they were on a fucking seat where people put their asses. But I quite literally was like, I think I'm going to become a sunglasses guy as his ass hit. And I was like, da, 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 and it just went crunch.
Nope.
You could hear the crunch.
Maybe that was planned. I thought Kevin looked too good in the glasses. And I was
Maybe.
like, I can't have this dude running around looking all hot and shit.
Seriously, I look at him now.
Why don't you wear
You know what I could do now? I could do him like the I need to twist it a little bit so that it's like one of those, you know, like those
a monocle? Yeah.
monocle when they have it on a stick, though. You know what I mean?
I think it's
monocles. You know, you have that like.
But I think a monocle's just like it's one.
One. It's an nickel.
It's a nickel.
So I'm gonna be like, "Meh, see, nah. Still look cool. That's what Nectar Sunglasses do. So you can get the eyeglasses for the blue light filtering. You can get the sunglasses. They're high quality materials. They're all on affordable price because they start at just $50. And right now, when you go to nectarsunglasses.com/KFC, you can get those best-selling blue light blockers when you buy the sunglasses. So buy the glasses, get a free pair of best-selling blue light blockers when you do all your shopping for the holiday season. It's coming up. Black Friday's upon us. It's almost here. We're in November, so it's time to get those shades, get those accessories, shop for you, shop for your loved ones. It's nectarsunglasses.com/KFC. Before we get into Tom Segura, our tickets are, Tom's in town for the New York Comedy Festival. That's why he's here in person. We are performing at the New York Comedy Festival Friday, November 12th, 6:30. This will be our best show ever. I actually almost want to not apologize to the people who came to our previous shows, but we were kind of figuring things out and getting our feet back underneath us for post-COVID. And now we've planned a live show. It's literally taking KFC Radio and making it come alive with all of the characters from the past. I mean, we don't have to invite Potluck Puppy Dinner Place, whatever the fuck that guy is. Because we've got the Milk Girls that are going to come. We've got Gay But Straight and Married with Kids Joe. We've got Hot Skylar. Where all these characters from the video voicemails from the past month, or in Joe's case from the last year, we're gonna bring on stage with us. We've got a live, we got a surprise guest at the end. A couple guys will be joining us. As always, I'm gonna get a couple videos from your favorite comics to do their own video voicemails. So it's like we finally kind of figured out the formula, and now that we have the faces to the names with the video voicemails, we can kind of bring these characters with us. So truly like a live experience where it's all going to unfold on stage with me, John, and the rest of the gang.
I'm very, very excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for shit, man.
Yeah. Now I'm usually like
excited.
nervous about it. Now I'm just like I want to get on stage and watch it unfold.
Yeah.
I'm as much of a
Yeah, I
professional.
don't know how this thing's gonna go. Like,
Seriously,
I'm
worried about time. Like
Yeah.
we got a lot of fucking event. Like we got a lot of like
That's true.
things. You know, we're gonna have to like either blend them all together and they're all gonna be on stage at once, or we're gonna have a pretty long show.
Yeah,
we
that's
have a
what
hard
we-
out too, right? Because of the late show.
What's up? One's hard out.
I believe 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Ah,
Still have an hour, like an hour and a half, but we could blow this thing out. So go to Live Nation or check out KFC Radio, all the social handles. You can check us out at the Gramercy Theater, Friday, November 12th, 6:30. It's an early slot, so it's a live Friday Night Pints with us. So come check us out, and let's get into it now. Tom Segura on KFC Radio. Let's talk to him. It was me. I've been asking all the comics recently, like, why do you continue to do like Northfield, Illinois, or whatever, you know?
It's
And
a
it's-
fucking surgeon's salary for one show.
Okay, I'm happy you said that because everybody else has said like for the love of the game.
No,
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not that.
no.
I appeared and messed up at like one of their first dates in the second season. I was like, yes, I have like an actual for once. I have like a job there. I might. So I didn't hear from him in the third season. I had my agent call. Dermot's happy. I love the show. I said, no. Fourth season, I said, hey, my agent, call over a new girl. See if by the fifth season, he called and they're like, look, you can stop calling. We're not going to put the guy back in. And then guess what? Season 7, right when they're about to close the book, who do they need to come in and
All right, the holiday season is approaching. All I want for Christmas this year is YouTube subscribers. We got to get to 100,000. I want that
Please, sir, can you buy
100,000
these
plaque.
subscribers?
We've got a goal for all you out there, for everybody. At 100,000 subscribers, Polly Feidelberg will join us on the show. Maybe. Well, if not, we'll probably have to trick her into it. But at 100K, you will get Polly content. So subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications so that you're always watching. Leave a comment below. Talk about it. Post about it. Spread word. Tell your friends. 100,000 subscribers on KFC Radio for Polly Feidelberg. Let's make it happen.